That's good. And I heard we might have a little bit.
Oh. Welcome to Red Oak, Aaron West and Matt Davis. Matt, how are you?
Well, hello, Mr. West.
It's nice to
Wild West.
It's nice to see you, Matt.
I haven't seen you for ages, at least since 5 a.m.
At least it's 5 o'clock this morning. You haven't seen me, so hey, thanks for joining me here this evening. Now, people may or may not know that we are not live on the radio at the moment. We're only online. Stuff going on at the station, world events have made it such that we're going to be just a bit delayed getting on air here this evening, but hey.
On the radio.
On the radio. We are streaming, and as soon as we can, we'll hop over on the radio. Tell me what you're thinking about tonight's game, Matt.
Well, the perennial power of the Hawkeye 10 is in Red Oak tonight, the Harlan Cyclones. Boys and girls doubleheader tonight. Of course, we're going to be starting with the girls game, and it's going to be a good night for Red Oak. You're going to see the best tonight, I think, from both perspectives here. And, of course, We'll dive into the girls' game first here a little bit, just briefly. But the Harlan Cyclones are 4-2 on the year. Road Tigers are 0-6. Cyclones have had a really good season. They defeated Class 1A trainer girls team earlier, Aaron, a really tough game back in November.
Yep.
They beat St. Albert's, Kimber, Denison. They lost to Shenandoah, and we know Shenandoah Phillies is a vastly improved team. And they lost to number 1 Class 4A Glenwood. So two tough losses, but a good team. Their head coach is Zach Clausen. This is a very successful coach. He won a state title with the Cyclones back in 2013. So he's been there a long time. He's got a successful program. And this is a team, the Cyclones come in averaging 51 points a game and only giving up 44 points a game. In fact, they're the second highest scoring team in the Hawkeye 10. They're not a really great shooting team, the Cyclones are, but they out-rebound their opponents by 11 rebounds per game. So they really get second chance, third chance opportunities. With that, they average 15 steals a game, Aaron, which is top in the Hawk 10. And of course, that's something Red Oak struggles with this year a little bit, the ball handling, getting the ball up. So that will probably be a factor. The leading scorer for them is Claire Schmitz, a senior, averaging 13.8 points per game, shooting 40% from the field, 33% from the three. She also leads in rebounding. And then they're also senior guard Reagan Wicks, averaging 4.8 assists per game, which is number 1 in the Hawkeye 10. She's their primary ball handler and leader. So a really good Harlan Cyclone team. They'll be going against the Tiger team coached by Cliff Owen. Tigers are led by Peyton Bass, who averages 5 points a game. Sophomore Merced Ramirez averaging 5 rebounds a game. Tigers are averaging 21 points per game, giving up 57. So, for the Tigers tonight, we talk about just each game. It's about skill development, team development, progress.
Yes. Advancing your skills, advancing your ability to move forward.
Don't worry about the scoreboard too much, but just focus on possession by possession, doing what you need to do.
I've got here.
I see that.
Well, my good friends, the Johnsons.
The Johnsons, man.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Tony and Dolores, they know that I can't get through paying attention in a ball game if I don't have a Snicker.
It's like the commercial. You get a little cranky unless you have a Snickers.
I do need a Snicker. So they felt like you guys deserved them too.
Wow.
Everybody gets a Snickers. Snickers for everyone.
There's some great people around, Matt.
There are.
There are some great people around. I'm telling you.
So we get Snickers for everyone.
Thanks to the Johnsons for that.
That's Tony Johnson. He also does our hay rack ride for us at the Y every Christmas event we have. So he's a good dude.
All right.
But anyway, that's the rundown.
I'm glad they're here because when they stay home, they give me a hard time when I mess up. So I'm glad they're here tonight.
All right. Hey, Matt, but like you talked about, advancement of skills, trying to improve a little bit every game, set those goals, and hopefully you can achieve those and advance with every game and get a little bit better. Certainly, it's a rebuilding period of time for the Tigers, but you get better when you play teams like Harlan. When you think Harlan, you always think good athletic program. And you
sustained program level. They sustained it over
years.
time. And you think about Harlan, I mean, almost all their athletic programs are pretty good for the most part. There's some things I would say, that they may not be typically good at all the time, but the core sports of basketball, baseball, football, volleyball, they're always very competitive. And that starts a lot with youth development. And tonight's interesting because tonight, just a little plug here, is YMCA youth basketball night. So we'll have all the YMCA teams here on both the girls and boys coming in the gym. And we have a good number of kids out and right for those youth sports and being coached. So it's really good to get them recognized. And I'm a firm believer that I'm old school, but girl basketball in Iowa is historic and traditional. Nothing against volleyball. I understand it's a popularizing sport, but there's something about basketball in the state of Iowa and girls basketball in particular that I think it's becoming more important for schools to focus on getting girls to play basketball. I think it can complement volleyball. I don't think it has 100%. To be. I don't think it has to be one or the other. I think there's 100%. A lot of skill sets that can transition over, and I think also if you're an athlete, if I'm in school, you only get so many opportunities in your career to play all these sports.
Yes.
So, to me, I'm an advocate of playing as many sports as you can, but also getting a break once in a while. But
no, without a doubt, Mark or Matt.
Matt. My name's Matt.
Matt. Without a doubt, I mean, every college recruiter, coach that you talk to, they want multi-sport athletes.
Yeah.
They are not exclusive. You can't play volleyball or basketball. You 100% can do both, and it helps your game. With that, and also beyond that, and probably more important than that, there are studies that show that it improves your academics are better, that you have greater achievement after high school. There's just a plethora of reasons. That means a lot.
Well, that's right.
So.
You get that smart word app already. But, playing in the team competition is a unique experience. And wearing your jersey of your hometown is also a unique experience that, majority kids, once their high school career is over, that's over.
And that's something, too, I like because it does have a shelf life.
Yeah.
It's a one opportunity to go through and have that experience.
Yeah. And, I understand from perspective that as young people, they want to be successful, but sometimes in life you got to challenge yourself with something you're not good at.
Absolutely.
And get out there and give it a chance and try to develop your skill because everything's not always going to come smooth. So if you're not a great basketball player in third or fourth grade, stay with it, stay out.
Yep.
Get some experience you never know. And you don't have to be a superstar, but you can be a contributor in so many different ways, whether it's a rebounder, a defender, whatever it might be. You can find a role in basketball. And whether you're tall, short, whatever, it's a great sport. So I'm a big advocate of basketball, especially
You're a basketball fan.
When I was in high school, we played traditional. The girls played traditional 6-on-6 basketball. And I tell you what, by far, that was more popular than the boys' game. I mean, if you went back in my day, the girls' games were packed with the small towns because the girls' 6-on-6 game was so unique and so revered in Iowa that most towns, unless it was a really, really good boys' team, that was a more big game than the boys' game.
I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I have never watched a girls' 6-on-6 basketball game.
I can sit right here as I'm looking at the half court of this gym right now and see myself 40 years of watching the game from the stands where they couldn't cross that center line. And you could take two dribbles and you had to pass it. You couldn't steal it. It was just a unique game. It was a different time, different era. No three-point shots, none of that stuff. It was different era, different time.
Matt, let's talk about not basketball for a minute. Let's talk about Let's Talk Sports, Ken.
Okay.
Because you and Bill will have Let's Talk Sports tomorrow morning.
8:30 a.m.
8:30 a.m. Now, the thing is, that's going to be the last show for a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're going to take a break because the next 2 Saturdays are kind of holiday-ish.
Yes.
Christmas Day and New Year's Day. So we will not. We figure people have better things to do on Christmas morning than get up and turn on Let's Talk Sports. Plus, we have better things to do ourselves.
You have things you're going to do as well, but just that will be the last Let's Talk Sports of the year.
Yeah,
we could say that of the year.
Bill and I talked about this afternoon. We're going to have a Christmas theme to tomorrow's show, so we have a lot to cover. There's a lot to cover. We'll have all the Friday night scores from tonight that we'll be covering high school hoops. Red Oak Wrestlers were in action last night, and today they're in action down in Kansas City.
They're in Kansas City today and tomorrow.
Hey,
can I tell you that wrestling, and you're a hockey fan.
You're right.
I relate. Hockey and wrestling have some similarities. If you're passionate about it, you are passionate about it.
Yeah.
It is. There are some similarities.
There's kind of a cult feel to it a little bit. It's when you're in that bubble of that sport, you kind of.
And I'm going to talk. Last night there were some thoroughly exciting matches last night. Exciting.
The one you showed me, the biggest one to me was the Joshua Lorette.
That was phenomenal.
Victory
Matt.
over the HSTW opponent.
Yeah.
With a pin at the buzzer, basically.
2.2 seconds, and he pinned the guy.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. It was thoroughly exciting. So anyway, a few minutes away from the opening tip here in Red Oak. It's Red Oak and Harlan, yes.
And then, of course, the nightcap, just brief as we'll set up the boys' game when we get close to it. But, the Harlan Cyclone boys come in tonight. They're 5-0, undefeated, ranked number 3 in the state. And a lot of the names we'll get into later on this Harlan Cyclone team were prominent members of their state football championship team.
Are we talking some D1 athletes here on the court?
Absolutely, D1 football athletes. In fact, I think tonight a junior on their team, a young man by the name of Tegan Kasperbauer, I think he could be the number 1 rated quarterback in the state of Iowa next year. He's as a junior this year is right there ranked wise, and then he's got a big wide receiver partner who plays basketball tonight with the Mills named Connor Frame, and that's aptly named because he is a big frame kid that can go get the ball in football, and I'm sure tonight you'll see him performing well. So I'm excited to see these Harlan athletes take on a really solid Red Oak boys basketball team.
Yeah, but I it should be a lot of fun. I look forward when Harlan comes to town to, like you say, you always count on and can expect to see a good, solid program when Harlan comes to town. So, absolutely. Should we take a look at the starters here, Matt?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to run through them real quick?
Yeah, I have them right here in front of me.
There you go. You got it.
So, starters for, if I have the right sheet, starters for the Red Oak Tigers in tonight's ball game. I'm sorry, for the Harlan Cyclones will be Ava Monson. She's a sophomore at 5'6". Claire Schmitz, a senior, 5'10". Reagan Wicks, she's a senior, 5'7". Caitlin Linen is a senior at 5'8". And Hannah Sonderman, she's a sophomore, 5'6". Starters for the Harlan Cyclones. And starters for the Red Oak Tigers, Olivia Boswell, she's a sophomore. Merced Ramirez, a sophomore. And also we have Peyton Bass, she's a senior. Lennon O'Neill is the senior, and Jaden Lindsay. I tell you, this Jaden Lindsay's really coming on.
Yeah, she really picked up last game when she had 12 points, so very good for her.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to grab our radio audience, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. If you're watching online, we're going to have a bit of silence here, but we will be back. along with Matt Davis. Matt with us as well. Our radio audience has joined us now, Matt. And I want to say thanks to the Red Oak Police Department, Matt, and the Red Oak School District for quick action and good work today.
Yeah, absolutely. And the events at not just in Red Oak. Unfortunately, this is
my understanding. There have been other incidents.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate that happened, but thanks to them for doing their job.
Absolutely, yeah.
You have some. Are these YMCA kids?
Yeah, these are YMCA grade kids. Are the pregame. It's educator night, and it's also, last time was educator night for the wrestling team.
Yep.
Tonight is YMCA youth basketball night, and they're introducing right now all the girl youth basketball teams. The fourth grade team, third grade team coached by Tiff McCardle, and then the fifth and sixth grade girls basketball team coached by John and Deb Blumstead.
Hey, if you're in Red Oak, you have time to come down and watch a basketball game with us here, the Red Oak Tigers and the Harlan Cyclones. And thanks to Lori and Jerry back at the Central Studios for taking care of things there. We are streaming. If you're listening to us, go on over to KCS. Go to YouTube. Go to in the search bar in YouTube, search for KCSI Radio. We are streaming. You can see these folks from the Red Oak YMCA. And Matt, thanks for all your work with the young folks
absolutely.
As well.
And it really – the other big thing we talked just briefly ago about youth sports, it's getting volunteers, people to come forward and to coach these young kids. And that is just such a rewarding thing to work with these kids at this developmental level and build not just their skills but excitement to participate.
Yeah.
That is so – have fun and to learn. If you can, as coach, have a little bit of fun and learn a little bit, that's a perfect potion of magic to get kids hooked on sports.
All right. Matt, let's take a quick break here. We're going to step away for just a minute, and we will be back right after these messages. Oh, just moments away from the opening tip here. Aaron West, Matt Davis, Melanie West with us as well. We are streaming on YouTube. Hop over to our YouTube channel, and you can watch it over there. Thanks for doing that. Ball's tipped, and Coming away with it will be the Cyclones. Wilkie down under the basketball is up and in for 2.
Lennon with the basket there for the Cyclones. The Cyclones get right after for full court press here. Man-to-man, full court press.
Caitlin Linen. It's Lindsay with the ball across the timeline. She's going into the blocks up and is fouled. I think that foul will be on
Lennon.
Linen.
Linen? We're going to Linen. Okay.
Linen.
My apologies. Caitlin Linen.
Get it straight, will you, Matt?
With the bucket and the foul.
And Jaden Lindsay at the line. This will be her first opportunity from the line. Shot is up. It's no good.
I say in our pregame, Jaden really had a good performance the last game, a career high 12 points. And she
Shot
gets that
is
one
up.
to go.
It's good, so she gets 1 of 2, and the Tigers are on the board. It's 2-1. Harlan with the lead.
Tigers in a 2-3 zone.
Monson up to Wicks. Back to Monson. She takes it down to the baseline on the right side and kicks it back to Linen. Clear around to the left side, top of the key. It's Wicks. Nope, down to the baseline it goes. Linen to Monson. There's Linen for 3, right side. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Wicks. Back up and in for 2. Reagan Wicks picks up a couple more.
Tigers had good block-out position, but the ball bounded over them, and Cyclones picked it up and put it back in for a second chance.
Full court press. It's going to bounce out of play, and the Cyclones have the ball.
Yeah,
that's man press, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, they're just going old-fashioned man press, full court press defense.
Inbound pass will come from Wicks at the baseline for the Cyclones. All the way back out to Monson for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Boswell. Boswell lets the traffic clear. She'll take it right to left across the center stripe. Out on the right side to Ramirez. Ramirez to Boswell. Boswell comes back around the arc near the center circle. Gets it to Lindsay rather. Down to Bass. There's O'Neal picking it up. Flips it to Boswell. Boswell top of the key.
Tigers showing good motion here with their offense.
Good patience. There's Ramirez, the end of lane free throw line. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Monson.
That's a shame because that was almost a perfect possession for the Tigers, taking some time, running good offense. Just couldn't get a bucket.
Monson takes it end to end. She'll be fouled. Is that on Bass?
I believe so.
It is on Peyton Bass. That's number 1 on Bass.
But that's how Coach Owens really just work your offense, be patient, and they had a good jump shot there from about 15 feet out. Just couldn't get to go.
All right. At the line is Ava Monson. Shot is up. It is no good for Monson.
Cyclones are a 50% shooting team from the line, and I was looking at the statistics. I was thinking that would be in the lower half of the Hawkeye 10. It's not. They're the 4th best, 5th best shooting free throw team in the league from 50%.
Second shot from Monson's good. Harlan leads 5-1 here early in this first quarter. Inbound pass is going to be tipped. It goes out to play. Last touch.
And
Cyclones.
You know how I get on free throw shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
important.
Yeah. Making your
Is it a shot that's going away, Matt?
Well,
do people not focus on it anymore?
I think the three-point shot.
The
stroke is made it harder to shoot a free throw because you have to shoot your three-point shot a little different than you shoot your free throw.
A lot of pressure here in the backcourt from the Cyclones. Ramirez with the ball. It's going to be Cyclones coming away with it down to the other end. Sonderman puts it up and scores 2. Hannah Sonderman picks up a couple, and it's 7-1. Cyclones with the lead. Still a lot of pressure in the backcourt. Ball is tapped. Ramirez to Bass. She's triple teamed, and the ball's tapped, picked up by Monson. Down underneath the basket, wide open for the layup is Reagan Wicks for a couple more, and it's 9-1. Yeah, Cyclones lead.
And this is where the Tigers are their weakness are. They don't have a real true point guard that can handle the ball, and they're struggling against this man-to-man full court.
This man full court press is really giving them fits. Boswell gets it across the center stripe, dumps it down underneath to Lindsay, and Lindsay, hey, there's a play, man.
Nice pass there by Boswell to Lindsay.
Harlan leads 9-3.
Tigers' first bucket on the night.
Out on the right side, it goes to Monson. Dumps it down underneath to Schmitz. Out to the corner, it's Linen for 3.
Good-looking jump shot there from the corner. That's a corner ball for 3.
12-3, Cyclones lead. Boswell takes it across the center stripe, loses the handle. It's 3-on-1. Underneath, right on the right side, nice ball movement there. Monson picks up a couple more.
Yeah.
14-3.
Looks like the Cyclones going to pull off the man-to-man full court now and just drop back to half-court man here. Up 14-3 now early, 3 minutes in the game.
Ramirez with the ball, picks up her dribble, Gets Lindsay on the move into the lane, down to the baseline to Boswell. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down on the move. Quickly pushing it up the court is Wicks end-to-end for the layup. Nice job by Reagan Wicks.
Yeah.
16-3.
Rebound and went coast to coast there.
And
Tigers here on this possession worked. Run your motion offense. Try to work for a good shot. No rush here. You just don't need to worry about scoreboard or clock. Just play your game.
O'Neal down to the corner to Boswell.
And there it
Boswell
is.
into the right elbow, puts it up, and bounces around, no good. Rebound is tapped, and coming away with it will be Schmitz. Outlet pass is almost stolen by Bass. Down inside, Monson takes it, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Ramirez lets the traffic clear. She'll take it across the center stripe and set the play for Red Oak out on the left wing to Bass. She comes around the arc, top of the key. Picks up the dribble. There at the free throw line goes to Boswell. Drives down the lane, blocks left side, puts it up, no good. Rebound is tapped, and the rebound, Schmitz.
Tigers have had some good looks. Just can't get them to go.
Schmitz over the left side, and open for three is Reagan Wicks. It's no good. Rebound, Lindsay.
Good box out by Jaden there on Schmitz.
Ramirez with the ball. A lot of pressure coming. She keeps it in the Tigers' hands. Bass down to the
There you go.
lane. It's good for two. Peyton Bass.
Good pass
Is
there.
that and will they count it? You betcha.
Good pass there by Jaden Linsa, cutting Peyton Bass. She put the ball off the glass, got it to go, and gets a foul on his call as well, and has a chance for a 3-point play here.
Hannah Sonderman gets whistled for the foul. It's her first personal. Bass at the line. This will be Peyton's first opportunity from the line. Shots up and good. Peyton converts the 3-point play.
Good job there by the Tigers.
Wicks brings it across the center stripe. Out on the left side goes to Schwezo. Ball's up and good. That was from Linen. Linen for two more.
She's a good shooter. You can tell she's got a good form with her jump shot there.
18-6, 2:53 to play in the first. Lindsay with the ball, left side. There is O'Neal. Lindsay, a lot of pressure coming from the Cyclones here. And ball is going to be tapped. It goes out of play. Last touched Cyclones.
With Boswell out of the game, getting a rest now. Maddie Doyle is in the game for the Tigers, taking over that guard position. Maddie is a junior. Inbounding from the side here, looking for help. Gets it in the tapped away.
Yep. And coming away with it is Sonderman down for the layup, good for two. Hannah Sonderman picks up a couple more. It's 20-6.
Turnovers lead to buckets, just like that. That's the big MO for turnovers and getting transition buckets off them. Those are called live ball turnovers, Aaron. They're live ball.
Doyle gets it to Bass out on the right side. To O'Neal. It's going to be stolen. Schmitz comes away with it. Pushing up the court. She has the layup, and it's good for no points. A little strong. Stolen again by Schmitz. Right down underneath and wide open is Wicks for two.
Yeah, everything Harlan's getting is just right at the bucket here. Reduk needs to try to take care of that ball a little bit better.
The pressure just,
well,
it's tough on the Tigers.
They're not putting the full court press on now, but just token pressure, but still taking care of the ball right there.
Wicks takes it, steals it, goes for the left-handed layup, and scores two.
Coach Owen's going to get a timeout here.
Yeah, timeout. We'll take it with them. Minute 34 to play in the first. Harlan leads 24-6. We'll be back.
There's nothing better than great customer service and experienced employees. That's what you'll find at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts in Red Oak. With a large inventory and competitive pricing, CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts will be sure to have the car or heavy-duty truck parts and accessories you are looking for, and can also offer helpful advice on installation. For all your car, heavy-duty truck, or semi-part needs, you'll find it at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts, 303 North Broadway, or call 623-4964.
Welcome back to Red Oak. Aaron West and Matt Davis. Cyclones lead here in girls play in the first quarter.
Yeah, Harlan's been kind of in and out of the top 15 rankings in the state. They got as high as 13. I think they're out of the top 15 right now. But it's a team that's got a lot of good guards, got a little bit of height. Not too much height, but it's all-around solid ball players. Linen and Wicks, you can tell, are really good ball players, and they're very good on defense. You can see why they're so high in the conference in steals.
Create another turnover. Down inside it goes, up, and Sisson puts it up, no good.
Boswell back in the game now for the Tigers.
Boswell takes it across the center stripe, out to Bass. Top of the key, Bass with the ball. Down the corner to Doyle, back to Boswell, left wing. She kicks it across to Bass. Looks inside, and Bass will get whistled for the travel. 1:03 to play in the first. It's 24-6. Cyclones, Harlan Cyclones with the lead. Inbound pass will come from Sisson to Monson. Monson takes it across the center stripe. Down inside it goes. There's Sisson with the ball. Monson, baseline left for three. Is that three from Sonderman? It's no good.
Coach Clausen already going deep with his bench. Soderman's the only starter out there right now for the Cyclones.
And Bass puts up the three. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Sonderman.
Excuse me, Monson's out there too.
Down to the corner it goes, and inside. Sisson turns, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down. Back up. That was an attempt by Schwezo.
Yeah, you got a box out in there, Tigers.
Yeah, the Cyclones had several opportunities there. 14 seconds. Yep. Boswell.
See the Tigers get a shot off here.
10 seconds. Bass with the ball. Top of the key, picks up the dribble to Doyle. 6 seconds. Doyle with the ball, right wing. Now to Bass, left side. Kicks it out to Boswell with the second. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Harlan leads 24-6. We're going to take a break, and we will be back after these messages.
Hi, this is Joe from Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak. We are saying thank you to our customers this holiday season by giving someone back the amount they pay in tax and license fees. Purchase any vehicle off the lot from Hawkeye Ford now through noon on Christmas Eve, and one lucky person will receive a check for the amount of their tax and fees. The drawing will be held at noon on Christmas Eve in the Hawkeye Ford showroom. Visit us east of Red Oak on Highway 34 or online at HawkeyeFord.com. Merry Christmas and happy 2022 from all of us at Hawkeye Ford.
Play. Now, Matt, in the earlier, there wasn't a full junior varsity game.
Yep.
They only played 2 quarters, and I missed the 2 quarters, so I don't have the score from that.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if they even had the final on that. Aaron. Red Oak was down a couple girls short in that game, so they just played 2 quarters.
Yeah, they abbreviated the JV game. Tigers with the ball as we come back to action here in the second quarter. Ramirez around the arc, down to Doyle in the corner. Pressure from the Cyclones, and the Cyclones take it, coming away with it will be Sonderman. Monson dumps it down right underneath, but just a little bit hot, and Schwezo handles it. Now Monson comes back near the center circle.
Tigers need to do a little bit better job boxing out down here on the defensive glass.
Cyclones go down to the corner. It's 3 from Schwezo. It's good. Aubrey Schwezo with 3.
The Cyclones falling back into, as I kind of thought, a 2-3 zone defense, Aaron.
All right. And they have pulled back into that 2-3 zone. Over to the left side to Doyle. She puts it up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down Boswell from the free throw line. No good. And coming away with it this time is Clausen. Down inside, Schwezo puts it up. No good. Rebound put back up and in off of the hands of Sisson. Tigers ball. No pressure now coming from the Cyclones. They, like you said, Matt, they just pulled back into the 2-3.
In a game like this, there's both these teams, the outcome is obviously not in doubt. Both teams need to work on something. Harlan needs to play their inexperienced players, put them in position on court. Red Oak needs to take this game and work on their offense, their defense, and you just play it possession by possession, and you work that game from that perspective.
Play hard, Matt. They need to play hard.
Yes.
Monson with the ball, sets the offense. Cyclones have really slowed the pace of this game down now. Down to the corner it goes inside. Sisson turns, puts it up. No good. Rebound tapped, and Bass comes away with it.
The other thing Harlan's not doing, I think, probably coach classes, so we're not going to just settle for threes. So you're not just going to shoot up threes. We're going to work for a good shot.
The Doyle with the ball on the sideline. Should be fouled by Clausen, I think. It is Clausen. That's her first. Bryn Clausen, that's her first personal foul here this evening. Coming into the game is O'Neal for Red Oak, taking a seat Lindsay. 6:06 to play in the half. 29-6. Harlan with the lead. Bass comes around to the right side, picks up her dribble on the right wing, and gets whistled for the travel.
You know, look at the Cyclones roster, Aaron. On the varsity roster, I don't see one freshman. They're very senior, junior dominated, have 3 sophomores, so this is a little bit veteran experienced team as well.
Down inside it goes. Sisson puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled and put back up and in for 2. It's Clausen with 2.
Tigers need to do a better job boxing out there. That's just an effort right there. Get box out. Don't give those second, third chance points.
5:40 to play in the half. 31-6. Cyclones with the lead. Cyclones just tried to almost steal the ball. Tap it. Bass comes away with it. Doyle over to Ramirez out on the right side. Right wing to Boswell. Top of the key to Bass. 5:23 to play in the half. Bass from the right wing. It's no good. Rebound Sisson to Monson. Ava Monson down on the corner now to Schwezo. Underneath, it's tapped. It goes out of play. Last touch, Tigers. Bringing more players in. Some of the starters now coming back in.
Bring the starters back in.
Not the full lineup of starters, I don't think. Inbound pass will come from Clausen. Down the corner, nope, that is Wicks for 3. Reagan Wicks picks up 3.
Good job getting her feet underneath her and a good release on that shot there.
She has a nice shot. 34-6. Cyclones lead, 4:55 to play in the half. Bass into the free throw line, kicks it out to Doyle, long 2 off the right side. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Plagman. Plagman with the ball, takes it across the center stripe, down underneath, right underneath the basket. Nice job there. Court awareness. Caitlin Linen picks up a couple more.
Yeah, got to recognize that on your zone, that backside. You can't give up that pass from the high-low there that easily.
36-6. Cyclones lead, 4:28 to play in the half. And Tigers ball, it's going to be tapped, and coming away with it is Wicks down for the layup with the left hand. It's good for 2. Reagan, she's a good ball player, Matt.
Yeah, she leads the conference in assists, and right up there she's their point guard and handles all the duties out there, getting her offense set and plays good point defense.
Down to the other end, it's Boswell for 3. No good. Rebound, Boswell. Out on the right side to Bass. Down underneath. Tries to go to O'Neal just a tad bit high.
Had the right idea, just missed time to jump there on inside from that entry pass from Peyton Bass.
38-6. Cyclones lead. 3:54 to play in the half. And it is Wicks with the ball. Reagan Wicks across the center stripe. Works her way around the left side, down the lane. Kicks it out left corner for 3. No good. Rebound, Boswell.
Good box out there at that time by the Tigers.
Boswell takes it across the center stripe. Sets the play, works left. Down to Ramirez from the corner for 3. It's no good. Lindsay with the board. Schmitz takes it away, and
Can be a foul. Bass
gets whistled. She kind of got tangled up there with Schmitz. That's her second personal foul.
We have listeners in California tonight. Aaron, checking in.
All right.
I wonder if we have anybody from the outer reaches of Coburg as well. Usually we have some Coburg people.
Maybe Wells. Down inside. Boy, nice move by Reagan Wicks. It's a couple more.
Yeah, she's only got 17 points
in the first half.
With 3 minutes to go.
3:08 to play in the half. 40-6. Cyclones with the lead. Traveling call on the Tigers. Looks like Doyle gets set to come into the game. Maddie Doyle taking a seat. Bass. 3 minutes to play. 40-6 is our score. Wicks takes it across the center stripe. Good ball player.
Can use either hand, left or right with the dribble. That's important.
Down left side. Kicks it out baseline left. Clausen for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Plagman. Back up and in for 2. Ella Plagman.
Second and third chance points.
So what are we working on here, Matt? We have to be working to improve in something. So
I think the big thing I've seen is defend the defensive glass better. Box out, try to get those rebounds.
Boswell's open for 2, no good. Rebound, Lindsay, she's tied up.
And probably dribble penetration. Try to keep your person you're guarding from getting into the lane. Two basic tenets of defense. Box out and keep your person in front of you.
And it is Cyclones ball. Down inside it goes to Schmitz out on the corner for 3. It's no good. That shot was from Plagman.
Good rebound there by Lennon O'Neill on that particular box out. Had her body in the right position, was able to retrieve the ball.
Tigers ball, right to left across the center stripe. 2 minutes to play in the half. Boswell tries to go inside, but stolen by Schmitz. Outlet pass to Wicks for the layup. It's good for 2.
She has 19, and I bet you 17 of those 19 are layups for Wicks.
44-6, Cyclones lead. Boswell to Doyle.
Yeah, double team there. Just couldn't handle double team. The other thing, too, about basketball, we think about jumping and quickness, but also strength.
Yeah.
And the Harlan girls, you can see, have more strength definitely than the Red Oak girls out there, and that's a big part of it. And that's the difference, I might add, a little bit between volleyball and basketball. There's a little bit different skill set, a little bit different type of physicality to the game that's required in basketball. It's not for volleyball as much. Not saying you don't need to be strong for volleyball. But
Sisson with a nice move takes it down and scores a couple more for the Cyclones. 46-6. We will be in a continuous clock situation in the second half. We have to get into the second half for that to happen. Boswell puts up the 3. It's no good. Rebound Sisson. Outlet pass to Monson. Down to the other end. Monson for the layup off the right side. It's good for 2. Ava Monson.
And the other thing, too, is the Tigers girls look like they're a little bit tired. Harlan just beating them down to 4, too, as well.
55 seconds to play in the half. Ramirez around to the right side. Back top of the key. Ramirez with the ball. She takes the 3. It's short. There's Boswell underneath. Tries to kick it back to Doyle. It goes out of play, and Cyclones will have the ball. 42 seconds to play in the half. Ava Monson will take it left to right across the center stripe. Down underneath she goes to Sonderman, and Sonderman scores a couple. Was that Sonderman?
It is indeed. Hannah Sonderman.
Yep, Hannah Sonderman.
Sophomore.
Couple. 2 more. 50-6. 23 seconds to play in the half. Cyclones lead. Hands it off to O'Neill. Now to Boswell. Comes near the center circle. Round to the left wing to Doyle. Top of the key to Ramirez. There's Doyle with the ball. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Doyle, top of the key to Ramirez. She puts up the 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cyclones. That's going to do it for the first half. Harlan with the lead. 50-6. Outscored in that second quarter, Matt. 26-0.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
What's that, Mel? Just... It's time to get hunting and show us your buck. KCSI KOAK Radio is pleased to be partnering with Trophy Bucks of Iowa to present our 2021 Show Us Your Buck contest. Here's how it works. Submit photos of a deer harvested in the 2021 hunting season. Email entries to contest@kcsifm.com. Entry deadline is January 10th. 2022. Voting will take place from January 11th to January 18th on the KCSI KOAK Radio Facebook page. The photo with the most likes will be declared the 2021 Show Us Your Buck winner. The winner will be announced on January 19th, so get hunting and show us your buck. Email entries to contest@kcsifm.com That's contest@kcsifm.com.
Yeah, man.
The girls play, and it is Harlan 50, Red Oak 6. The Tigers did not score in the second quarter. Taking a look at the scoring, starting first with the visiting Harlan Cyclones in tonight's ballgame. Shelby Sisson has 4 points, all in the second quarter. Ava Monson with 5 points. She's 1 of 2 from the line. Aubrey Schweiso, 3 points. Reagan Wicks coming up big in the first quarter, 21 points for Reagan Wicks. She has not been to the line. Caitlin Line, 1 personal foul and 9 points in tonight's contest. Bryn Clausen has 2 points and 1 personal foul. Ella Plogman has 2 points in tonight's ball game, and Hannah Sonderman has 6 points and 1 personal foul. So look at the scoring for the visiting Harlan Cyclones. We'll take a break and come back and look at this scoring for the Red Oak Tigers.
There's nothing better than great customer service and experienced employees. That's what you'll find at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts in Red Oak. With a large inventory and competitive pricing, CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts will be sure to have the car or heavy-duty truck parts and accessories you are looking for, and can also offer helpful advice on installation. For all your car, heavy-duty truck, or semi-part needs, you'll find it at CarQuest Johnson Auto Broadway, or call 623-4964.
Oh, man. Red Oak, we're at halftime. Harlan leads 50-6 in varsity girls play. For the Red Oak Tigers in tonight's ballgame, Peyton Bass has 3 points. She's perfect from the foul line, 1 of 1 and 2 personal fouls. Jaden Lindsay, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line, and that's a look at the statistics for the Red Oak Tigers. Matt, what do you have there you're looking at?
Let's kind of go through, I got a little timer. Let's kind of go through the Hawkeye 10 standings in the girls conference right now. And, of course, we know who's leading the conference, right? That's Class 4A number 1 ranked Glenwood Rams. Of course, that's a team that's just loaded. They were in the state finals last year and state runners-up. They're led by Jenna Hopp and Brindley Arnold. A great team. They're 5-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference. Then you've got the surprise, I think, of the Hawkeye team. You'd say early in the season, the Shenandoah Phillies overall 5-2, 1-0 in the conference. You got Lewis Central 4-3 overall, 2-0 in the conference. So those are your undefeated conference teams still. At the top, and then you got Creston at 4-4 overall, 1-1 in the conference. Harlan Cyclones team is 4-2 overall, 2-1. You've got Clarinda 3-5, 0-2 in the conference. Denison 3-4 overall, 2-1 in the conference. St. Albert's 3-3 overall, 2-1 in the conference. Kemper 2-4 overall, 2-2 in conference. Atlantic 1-6, 0-4 conference. So I think you probably say that's a little bit of surprise that Atlantic at that, and of course we're looking at the tail end of the conference, 0-6. So, you know, the thing about we talk about it, it's true from the girls' perspective as it is from the boys' perspective, is the diversity within the conference of the classifications of schools.
Yep.
You go all the way from a 4A, 3A, 2A, down to a 1A school, St. Albert's. typically in the postseason that plays well for your 1 and 2A schools because you sharpen the knife, so to speak, by playing those better, bigger 3A, 4A schools in relation to that. And that's what I like. You and I have done football, for 3 years, and I agree with the football model, going to district play, refiguring everything for two years of football is different context than basketball. But I like the conferences. I wish they could do that in football. You can't do that anymore. But I like the conference context of basketball, and that's still maintained. It's something to win your conference.
Yes.
It's still something you want to play for. In football, you win your district. I get that. But something to say you can be the Hawkeye 10. And what I like about the Hawkeye 10 conference, they don't play an in-season tournament. They play a regular season schedule. It is what it is. And then you go into this. So you're not really playing the same team a lot of times. So, but that's kind of a rundown on the Hawkeye 10 and girls play, and we'll see where that goes. But I would fully expect Glenwood to be right there knocking on the door.
Certainly.
And I think Harlan will be a challenger as well in the 3A level. And, keep an eye on that Shenandoah Phillies team. They were in the top 15 a week ago. They were now dropped back out, but that's a team that can make some noise too. So,
absolutely. 2.5 minutes remaining in the halftime. Harlan with the lead 50-6. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, this is Joe from Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak. We are saying thank you to our customers this holiday season by giving someone back the amount they pay in tax and license fees. Purchase any vehicle off the lot from Hawkeye Ford now through noon on Christmas Eve, and one lucky person will receive a check for the amount of their tax and fees. The drawing will be held at noon on Christmas Eve in the Hawkeye Ford showroom. Visit us east of Red Oak on Highway 34 or online at HawkeyeFord.com. Merry Christmas and happy 2022 from all of us at Hawkeye Ford.
On January 9th. And show us your buck. Email entries to contest@kcsifm.com. That's contest@kcsifm.com.
We're going to rebound, and we're going to play defense. And that's where we're going to hang our hat because that's an effort. We can play defense.
You can always
stop dribble,
crash the boards, and play defense.
Stop dribble penetration. We're going to crash the boards, and if we make a bucket, good, there you go. But those are things I would really just say that's what we're going to go on. And I'm sure Harlan will come out. They won't be pressing this half. We will be in a running clock situation, so the game will move along at a pretty good clip here in the second half.
Starters back on the court for the Cyclones. But like you said, I think they're looks to me like they're going to fall back into a 2-3 zone here. Matt, you called that.
Yeah, I know. And typically Harlan would be playing a full court pressing game most of the game against most teams, but due to the score, they're going to be sitting in that 2-3 zone.
Bass with the ball comes around to the right side. There's Ramirez to O'Neal, back to Bass. Down underneath, stolen by Schmitz. Outlet pass the other end. It's Monson. And nice ball movement again. 2 more points for Reagan Wicks.
You got to hustle back. In that turnover, you got to hustle back.
7.5 minutes to play in the third. Bass with the ball. Goes left to Boswell. Tapped, stolen. Coming away with it again is Wicks. There's Monson. She loses the handle and picked up by Ramirez.
There you go.
Ramirez pushing up the court, slows down, lets the traffic clear, and then takes it across the center stripe out on the left side to Boswell for 3.
Shot. There's a good shot.
And Olivia Boswell scores 3.
You could see that coming. A good lead pass by Merced there, and Olivia got her feet set and made a good shot there from the three-point line.
52-9. Cyclones lead out on the left side to Monson. Down to the baseline it goes underneath. Schmitz puts it up and in for 2.
Good entry pass. Always like to see those bounce passes on entry pass, Aaron. That's a lost art. The bounce pass into the entry, the low post.
That double dribble on the Tigers. And the Cyclones have the ball.
Peyton Bass, she is a good athlete and a tremendous volleyball player, and I like her spirit on the basketball court. She's a good young lady who is a good student and athlete.
Down the side it goes to Schmitz, top of the key, inside. And I tell you what, there's another layup for Wicks. She has done that all night.
Yeah, just going right by. And I say you got to step in there, and you see that in the boys take a few charges. You take a charge or two, it kind of sends a signal you can't do that.
Monson out on the right wing. And Cyclones come away with the ball again, put it up, and no good. Rebound. Cyclones back up and in for 2.
Good hustle back by Merced there to challenge that layup,
that
though.
was Wicks again, wasn't it? Yeah.
She's sitting Wicks with 25 points. I'm not sure what her career high is, but I bet you she's right on it or close to it.
I have 27 for Wicks, so I'm unofficial, though, Matt. Of course you know that. Sonderman outlet pass the other end. Wicks from the free throw.
Good defense there by Merced Ramirez, denying that pass, and there it is. That was a pass high where if a bounce pass came in there, that would not have been deflected there.
Starters come out of the game.
I think young people don't know what the bounce pass is anymore.
I'm going to just –
bounce pass is the hardest pass to steal in basketball.
I'm not going to get on my soapbox there. Down inside it goes. Too many kids watch NBA.
That's right. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but that's the case.
But the other point, too, on that low post entry is a big person down low. You got to seal off, and that was a good seal off there by that Harlan Cyclone. Christensen on that pass right there is able to get her body into position to get the ball and receive it.
Boswell for 3. It's no good. Rebound will be controlled by Christensen. Bringing it across the timeline out near the center circle is Schwezo. Schwezo looks right.
Cyclones
goes right.
All
down to the corner to Christensen. We're going to have a double dribble.
All with second team or third team players in there now. That might be the end of the varsity players for Harlan for the rest of the game as they've gone exclusively to their second, third string players now.
4:25 to play in the third. Harlan with the lead 60-9. Bass takes the ball across the center stripe. Out on the right wing. Down inside to Boswell. O'Neal whistled for the travel. Cyclones ball.
And one thing you can learn in the game of basketball is when you're double teamed, how to split the double team, how to get rid of it out of that position. That's something you can work on in practice. And it seems like you got 5 zillion arms guarding you when you're double teamed.
Sisson puts it up, no good. Yeah, it seems like their arms coming from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like an octopus or something guarding you. So. Down inside, we're going to have a foul on Lindsay, I think.
Good challenge there by Jaden, though. She went to try to get that block on that shot, just got a little bit of the body, and Cyclones go shoot some free throws. Their Cyclones have not been to the line a lot.
They haven't. They've only been to the line one time in tonight's ball game.
I think that's the first foul call here in the second half. I'm showing on the board, or maybe it's the second one. But
Sisson's shot is up. It's no good. That's Shelby Sisson. 3:43 to play in the third. Sisson with the ball at the free throw line. Second of 2. In and out. No good. Bass takes it across the center stripe. Down underneath it goes to Lindsay. She puts it up.
Good job there by Jaden. Working on a little pump fake there.
I like it, man.
Yeah, good. Jaden's a good effort player. She gives good effort down there. And just a little pump fake there, get that other person up in the air a little bit, and then you go up with that shot. You can draw a foul many times when you do that.
O'Neal will put it into play from the baseline. Out on the right side to Boswell for 3. It's no good. Cyclones have it. They're going to take it back right to left across the center stripe. Plagman with the ball. Almost travels with it. She gets away or throws it away, and Tigers come away with it. Out on the right side to Boswell. Back out top. It's going to be tapped and stolen. That's Plagman. Schwezo. She puts it up. No good. Rebound Bass.
And the other thing, Tigers little back cut once in a while. When they overplay those pass lanes, do a back cut. That's a good way to kind of take that pressure off that over defending defensive player who's challenging your passes.
O'Neal goes down inside. Jump ball. Alternate possession. Cyclones ball. 2.5 minutes to play in the third. 60-9 is our score. Inbound pass comes to Schwezo. Schwezo to the top of the key, comes around left side. Sisson takes it into the lane, puts up the little one-handed jumper, no good. Rebound, Doyle.
Better job there by the Tigers, can help stop that drive. Some challenge there in that lane on that particular drive. Good job by the Tigers there defensively.
Out on the left side it goes. It's going to be stolen. I think that's Plagueman. Foul on Boswell.
Again, Olivia hustling back down on that, not just conceding the layup. Like to see that. Good hustle there by Olivia.
Minute 45 to play in the game. Continuous clock situation for the Tigers. 60-9. Cyclones lead. Cyclones ball. Inbound pass comes from the baseline. Schwezo with the ball. Out in the right corner. Dumps it right down underneath. And there's Lindsay. Nice job by Lindsay to create the turnover.
Got entry pass a little high. It gave Jaden a chance to come over and deflect it away.
Right side to Ramirez. Back to Lindsay from the free throw line.
Get in there.
It's no good. Rebound on the floor. Coming away with the Ramirez jump ball.
Good scrap there by the Tigers on the offensive glass there by Ramirez and Boswell. See the Tigers can set up a little out of bounds play here. They're going to go corners. Let's see if they go and do cross here, and maybe they get something here in the corner.
Boswell puts it into play. It's tapped right back out of play. Nice effort there by Christensen.
Yeah, on this cross here, if they had run to the corner, they're going to get a jump shot if they run to the corner here.
Out top it goes. Right side to Boswell. She comes around the horn, top of the key, out on the left side. Boswell, pass is going to be stolen by Miller. She takes it down, puts it up, and draws a foul. Ramirez.
That's all right.
Commits a foul. That's a two-shot opportunity.
Again, challenging the layups this half. I like to see that. Red Oaks getting back, not conceding that layup on a turnover.
Ava Miller at the line. Shot is up. It's no good. .35 seconds on the clock. Ava Miller at the line. Two-shot opportunity for Miller. Shot is up and in and out, no good. Rebound Cyclones.
Good block
back
there.
Back up and in. Lindsay's going to get whistled for the foul.
I thought Jaden was there. It looked like she had hands up pretty straight there, but they're going to get Jaden for the foul there. That would be her second foul.
Personal, and we'll send Christensen to the line. 33 seconds on the clock now. Savannah Christensen.
I think from the beginning of the season to where we're at now, and again, not quite halfway through the season, I think you'd have to say Jaden is your most improved Tiger basketball player
100%. 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Christensen's second shot is up. It's good. Gets them both.
And that's really what this season's about, trying to develop your skill, your level of a basketball player.
Right side, Doyle with the ball. Pressure from the Cyclones, 22 seconds. Top the key to Boswell. Left side, Ramirez for three. Puts it up short, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cyclones, Plegman.
Lindsay on the ball.
Lindsay
with the steal.
Create the turnover. There's O'Neal, 10 seconds. Back to Boswell. She puts up the three. No good. Ramirez with the board, has it stripped. But there's Lindsay again inside. Jump ball, alternate possession, Cyclones. Get it? That's going to do it. For the third quarter, Cyclones lead 62-9. We'll be back after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
As we get set for the fourth quarter, it's Harlan with the lead 62-9. Inbound pass comes to Wicks. Out on the right side and inside Schmitz. Wicks for three. It's no good. Rebound Monson.
Coach Clausen with the starters back in. You're a little surprised by that.
Schmitz puts it up for 3. Claire Schmitz with the 3 ball.
Starters sat almost all the third quarter, so maybe they're just going to get a few minutes here in the fourth quarter, be my guess.
Shots up, no good. Rebound Schmitz. 7.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Schmitz to Wicks. Monson. All the way across the court to Sonderman. Drives in, out to Schmitz. Top of the key, Schmitz. She puts up the 3, no good. There's Wicks. Goes out of play. The Cyclones keep the ball. I've made a real error in my stats, Matt.
What's that?
Well, I'm off a line.
Oh, my goodness.
So I have no room for my totals.
Oh, my God. And here comes Coach Klaus. Like I said, he's going to bring back in the second, third unit.
Wicks goes up, no good.
Just want to give his varsity starters a few more minutes on the floor. You know, when you're a varsity starter, you're used to playing 4 quarters.
Yeah.
You know, and the starter probably didn't log more than 2 quarters worth of time. Wicks with a 3 ball. That's
Another
28
3.
points. It's got to be a career high for her, I would think.
Phenomenal game for her. 68-9.
How many points does Schmitz have, Claire Schmitz?
Claire Schmitz has 5 points.
Two there from Olivia. Nice jump shot there by Olivia. Olivia's got a nice little jump shot. Schmitz comes in as her leading scorer.
He has five points.
Almost 14 points a game. But the offense really hasn't gone through there. There's Wicks again,
no
in
good.
And out.
Rebound O'Neal. It's tapped out of play by the Cyclones. Tigers ball.
That was a heat check right there. If she knocked that down, she would have had 31. But I'm almost convinced that's got to be a career high for that young lady.
Starters come off the court. And here we go. 68-11. Cyclones with the lead. Bass with the ball. She'll take it left to right across the center stripe.
Harlan now with their second, third stringers in.
Top of the key, Bass. Left side, Boswell for 3. No good. It's going to go out of play. Christensen lets it go out of play. Cyclones ball. 5:40 to play in the ball game. And it will be Schwezo bringing it across the timeline. On the corner to Sisson. Sisson drives into lane. Kicks it out right side, Christensen. Top of the key to Clausen inside. She goes and is fouled on the play. Peyton Bass gets whistle. It'll be 3 on Bass.
You get 5 of them, you might also get your money's worth.
I guess.
I mean, why not?
What's it going to hurt?
It's like a free hamburger or something.
You know, my senior year in high school, Matt, shot from Clausen's up is short off the front of the rim. I literally, Melanie maybe can confirm or deny this. Mm-hmm. I think I fouled out of almost every basketball game that I played my senior year.
Knowing that you're more kind of like a football player than a basketball player, that does not surprise me.
But Sisson puts it up, no good. Gets her own board back up, no good. One more time. It's good for 2.
Remember your feats from preseason football where you lifted a tractor tire off the ground. I couldn't do it.
Matt couldn't do it, so I had to.
The feat of strength was amazing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, sometimes I got a little overzealous in games at time. Hey, Boswell for 2.
She's found her spot over that left wing. She's got a good shot, left-hander. Olivia is a good young basketball player. Hope she stays out, develops and grows because she's got some potential.
Christensen for 3, no good. 70-13 is our score. We're going to have a foul on the other end. And that is on
Clausen, I believe.
Bryn Clausen.
I'm assuming that's the coach's daughter. That'd be my guess. Bryn Clausen would be the daughter of the coach, I would think. Maybe
so.
Maybe not. If I'm wrong, if Harlan people, I'm wrong on that. My bad.
Inside to Doyle for 2. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Clausen. She'll take it right to left. Across the center stripe, top of the key, slows down. Now to Schwezo. Schwezo with the ball. Inside to Plagman, it's tapped by Boswell. Plagman picks it up. Back to Schwezo. 3:55 to play in the ball game. Down underneath, they go to Sisson. She spins, puts it up, no good. Rebound Doyle. Doyle pushes it up the court. 3:45 to play in the ball game. There's Bass with the ball. Out on the left side to Boswell. And the block's up, no good. Rebound Clausen. Pushing up the court. There's Boswell from behind to knock it loose.
Good hustle there. Tigers doing a better job trying to get back on defense second half. Not giving up those quite as many easy layups as they did in the first half.
3:23 and counting. Inbound pass will come from Schwezo. Back to Schwezo in the corner. Underneath, inside, turning and putting it up is Rust. No good. Erica Rust gets her own board. Down inside to Rust once again. No good. Rebound is Peyton Bass. Down to Boswell at the baseline. She puts it up off the glass. A great job by Olivia Boswell attacking the basket.
Good look there by Peyton Bass to find her on the cut to the basket. Good cut there. That's what I talked about. That wasn't exactly a backdoor cut, but it was a good hard cut to the basket.
Shot from Boswell's up. It's no good.
Olivia with 7 points on the night.
Shots this time. The second one is good from Boswell. 70-14 is our score. 2:49 to play in the ball game. Flagman with the ball. Drives down left side of the lane, kicks it out. It's 3, no good. Rebound and Olivia Boswell and Rust tie up. Alternate possession gives it to the Tigers. 2:28 to play in the ball game. Inbound pass to Bass. Left side Boswell. She drives down to the baseline, all the way underneath the basket, then back out to Bass. There's Doyle. Ramirez fakes it, double teamed, comes back to the wing, kicks it back to Doyle, right side.
Good swinging of the ball here by the Tigers. This is one of their better offensive possessions right here.
Doyle for 3. It's no good. Rebound Rust. Good. Tapped by Ramirez. Jump ball.
That was a really good offensive possession set there by the Tigers. They had good motion. They swung the ball side to side, wound up with a good jump shot, just couldn't go in, I'm sure.
Kinkle comes into the ball game for the first time tonight. Cyclones ball. Inside it goes to Christensen, backs her way in, puts it up, and one for Christensen.
I'm really impressed with this Christensen girl. She does a good job with her feet. Footwork is so important for the person on low post. She was able to get that entry pass, swing around, keep her footing, square up, and take it to the basket. Didn't get it, but she gets 2 shots.
Fouls on Ramirez. It's number 2 on Ramirez. Minute 34 to play in the ball game. Christensen at the line. Shot is up and no good from Savannah Christensen.
Peyton with the rebound there.
Across the center stripe. Gets it to Ramirez. Boswell, high post, puts it up, no good. Rebound Lindsay, puts it back up, no good. Christensen with the board. Almost stolen by Bass.
Tigers showing more grit here in this, a little bit in the second half defensively. Challenging the on-ball pressure, doing a little better job on the glass.
Down inside, wide open underneath the basket.
Ooh, I think that was a good swipe there by Peyton, but they're going to get her with the foul. That'll be 4 on her.
4 on her. It's going to send Ava Miller to the line. Ava is 0 of 2 in tonight's ball game. Shot is up. It is no good for Miller. A minute to play in the ball game. 72-14 is our score. Second shot from Miller is good. Did we have a lane violation on that first? What were you doing?
I was checking my stats.
Oh, this is her 3rd foul shot.
Yeah, it's a 3 for 2 night.
I don't. Is that how that works?
Sometimes. Friday night, 3 for 2.
It's Friday. Under the lights. Friday night, we're under lights, man. And an air conditioning vent, too, that down underneath. Lindsay turns, puts it up. No good. Rebound Cyclones. 45 seconds on the clock. It is Plegman take it across the timeline. Ella Plegman, top of the key. Goes right. There's Kinkle. In the lane she goes. Christensen. Plegman for 3. It's no good. Rebound Boswell. 25 seconds on the clock. And it is Boswell with the ball. 18 seconds out to Bass. Behind the arc, left side. There's a nice job by Plegman. Anticipation. Steals it, takes it to the other end, puts it up, no good. Rebound Boswell. 7 seconds. Bass. It's whistled, stepped on the sideline.
That'll be ball game.
And that is going to do it. Our final score, 74-14, is our final score here in varsity girls play. 74, Harlan 74, Red Oak 14. Quick break, and we'll be back after these messages. Points. And just wrapped the varsity girls game. And my understanding, Matt, what was that about the time start?
The boys game will not tip until about 7:20, 7:25. According to Coach 80 Erickson.
Why are we doing that?
Don't know. That's what he told me.
Huh. Well, all right.
We may have some pregame. I know we do have YMCA introductions as well for that, but they will not take the court until 7:07. It might be the fact that the girls' game got over quickly. I will also tell you, and I made this comment pregame, I haven't seen the Harlan Cyclone boys in the gym. Typically, you see maybe they haven't quite gotten here yet. I don't know. I did see Coach Osborne here standing, so I would think the team would be here. So,
all right,
could be something to do with that. I'm not sure.
All right, Matt. I'm going to take a look at the statistics. I'm going to start first with the Harlan Cyclone. Shelby Sisson had 6 points in tonight's contest. She was 0 of 2 from the foul line. Sisson was 6 points. Ava Monson had 5 points. She was 1 of 2 from the foul line. Claire Schmitz had 5 points in tonight's ball game. And Aubrey Schweso had 3 points in tonight's contest. I have Reagan Wicks for 30 in tonight's ball game, and no fouls, did not go to the foul line, but 30 points in tonight's ball game is what I have Reagan Wicks for. Ava Miller in tonight's ball game, 2 points and 2 of 4 from the foul line. Also, Caitlin Linen had 9 points. She was 0 of 2 from the foul line. Bryn Clausen had 2 points and 2 personal fouls. Ella Plagman, 2 points. Hannah Sonderman had 6 points and 1 personal foul. Savannah Christensen had 4 points. She was 2 of 3 from the foul line. That's a look at the scoring for the visiting Harlan Cyclones. We're going to take a break, and we will be back after this. It's time to get hunting and show us your buck. KCSI KOAK Radio is pleased to be partnering with Trophy Bucks of Iowa to present our 2021 Show Us Your Buck contest. Here's how it works. Submit photos of a deer harvested in the 2021 hunting season. Email entries to contest@kcsifm.com. Entry deadline is January 10th, 2022. Voting will take place from January 11th to January 18th on the KCSI KOAK Radio Facebook page. The photo with the most likes will be declared the 2021 Show Us Your Buck winner. The winner will be announced on January 19th, so get hunting and show us your buck. Email entries to contest@kcsifm.com. That's contest@kcsifm.com. to Red Oak, joined now by the head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Cliff Owen. Coach Owens, thanks for stopping by and visiting with me.
Glad to.
Tough performance for the Tigers tonight. Good Harlan Cyclone team. Tell me what you saw from the sideline.
Well, obviously they had a lot of talent. You just have to give them credit. They played well. They're well coached. What I see is just our shooting percentage, and we shoot a lot in practice, but our shooting percentage in games is just not what it should be, could be. And if we just take, I guess, a more relaxed approach to shooting, I know it probably makes more, and that'd make a huge difference. But how to get that to come about, that's a tough call.
What do you tell the girls in the locker room, Coach, after a night like tonight?
Well, you try to pick out some small things you could do better, but some things that's just the way it is. They're taller than we are. We're running 6 people a night because it was out of town and people gone. So, we get tired very quickly. It's just things you have to handle, and they're tough. It's just part of handling it and getting used to it and facing the situation.
All right.
Coach, you got a Christmas break coming up here, a week and a half. What do you think would be some of the focusing in that Christmas break period?
Well, we want to get obviously work on our patterns, our offense, and try to get it a little bit more smoother, just get it so it's almost like second nature instead of having to stop at that second and think. That's always a challenge, just to get it more automatic, I guess. But always working on the shooting and trying to just get better, stronger, faster, all those things.
Very good. Thanks, Coach, for stopping by. We do appreciate it. Tell the girls to keep their chin up, and we'll keep watching them on through the season here.
We tell them not to be ashamed. They're trying hard.
Yep.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
All right, head coach of the Red Oak Tiger Varsity Girls Program, Cliff Owen, with us. We're going to take a break, and we will be back after these messages. Let's take a look at the Red Oak Tigers and the Harlan Cyclones boys on the court here. So
yeah, you got
what are we looking for here, Matt?
You got the 5-0 undefeated Class 3A number 4 ranked team in the state, Harlan Cyclones, in the gym tonight, and truly one of the legendary figures in high school basketball in the state of Iowa. On the sidelines, of course, Red Oak fans know him, and Carson Harlan obviously does well, and that's Coach Mitch Osborne. 700 career-plus wins for the Iowa High School Hall of Famer. 3 state titles, 2 of those at Harlan back in 2004 and 2006 in his coaching career. You know, and when I played way back in 1950s, no, not quite that long ago, Harlan also had a legendary coach by the name of Dave Lansing. So between Lansing and Osborne, they've had tremendous stability at that boys basketball program. And you look at their football program, you've had a Blant, Kurt, or Todd. That's a hallmark of success when you have coaches that are there for a long term. So what comes first, success or the coach? I don't know. They probably go together a little bit each way. But it's a very good Harlan team. This Harlan team, like we said, coming in 5-0. They've had some big wins on the year. They beat a really good Blair, Nebraska team. They beat a good Glenwood team and a pretty solid Denison team already on the year. They were 9-12 last year, so this is kind of a redemption year, I think, for Coach Osborne and the Cyclones. They come in. They're led by junior Jacob Birch, who's averaging 17.8 points per game. That's third in the Hawkeye 10. And get this, what you're going to be hearing this all night long, Aaron. This is a tremendous shooting team. Birch shoots 57% from the field. That's number 1 in the Hawkeye 10. He's
57% from the field.
52% from the 3. 52% from 3, Jacob Birch is. Cyclones average 67 points per game. That's number 1 in the Hawkeye 10. And they only give up 47, so that's second in defense. So there's a tremendous point differential. They average 42 rebounds a game, number 1 in the Hawkeye 10, and they only commit 9 turnovers per game. Let me put this in perspective for you. They're the best three-point shooting team in the conference. They've made the most three-point field goal attempts, but they're only 5th in 3 field goal attempts. So what that tells me is they don't shoot a lot of threes, but when they shoot them, they knock them down. They live off second, third chance points. They're a good offensive rebounding. This is a team that's very efficient offensively. They don't turn the ball over. I don't know if they're a really up and down, run and gun type team. My guess is what they're going to do tonight, they're going to press big time. Because one other stat I'll throw out here at you, they average 10 steals a game. They're a team that gets after you defensively. So a tremendous challenge tonight for the Tiger team of Spencer Plank. The Tigers 2-2 coming off that tough loss against Kemper, which really, Aaron, they led that game in the fourth quarter and then just got run out of the gym in the fourth quarter by Kemper in that game. The Tigers did, so I think they left a little sour taste in the Tigers' mouth here, but they got quite the challenge tonight. Head coach Spencer Plank does. The Tigers are averaging 51 points a game, giving up 52 points per game. They average 33-point rebounds per game, which is 5th in the Hawk 10, and they're 4th in offensive rebounding. The Tigers are a good offensive rebounding team. That's kind of a key for them. They're not a great field goal shooting team, but those second, third chance points, that's going to be a challenge tonight because Harlan's good on the defense and offensive glass. Max DeVries, of course, is 18.3 points per game. He's 2nd in the Hawkeye 10 in scoring. He's 1st in 3 points made per game, makes almost 3 per game, and he's 2nd in free throws per game. So that tells me Max is that rare player, can knock it down from 3, but they overplay him, he can also get to the bucket. I think the key for tonight, and I think they got away from a little bit in that Kemper game, is when you need a bucket, when you need a point, you need to find the person who's your scorer.
Shot selection. Shot selection is important.
For the Tigers also, Caden Johnson coming off a good game. He's 2nd in the Hawkeye 10 with offensive rebounds. That's important. Cade's an effort player on the offensive glass. Gives those Tigers a second, third chance. And the Tigers need to do a better job shooting. They average and taking care of the ball tonight, which will be a challenge. I fully expect Cyclones to come out press them. Tigers are averaging 17 turnovers per game. Tigers are only shooting 19% from the three line. I think they have to be much more selective with the three-point shooting. Not settle for that three-point shot, certainly not early in the possession. Those who are going to shoot the 3 need to be the people that knock down the 3s, typically would be Matt. So keys for the game, know where you are, know who needs to shoot the ball, be prepared for the press, know your game situation, and most importantly, I always say this, play with effort. Play with effort, play hard. Effort can cover up a lot of execution mistakes, but give effort, play hard.
At the end of the third quarter, it's Trainer 59, AKM Manning 23.
Girls game?
I would
My
think
guess is that'd be a
game.
girls game, and that's a Trainer girl team that's ranked 11th in the state and has got some state title aspirations this year.
8.5 minutes remaining until we get underway with introductions, and we will take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Hi, this is Joe from Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak. We are saying thank you to our customers this holiday season by giving someone back the amount they pay in tax and license fees. Purchase any vehicle off the lot from Hawkeye Ford now through noon on Christmas Eve, and one lucky person will receive a check for the amount of their tax and fees. The drawing will be held at noon on Christmas Eve in the Hawkeye Ford showroom. Visit us east of Red Oak on Highway 34 or online at HawkeyeFord.com. Merry Christmas and happy 2022 from all of us at Hawkeye Ford.
Secondier. Scheckinger. Back to Red Oak, Aaron West and Matt Davis. Melanie running our production software this evening. Matt, I'm looking forward to this ball game here. I want to see a good up-tempo, fast-paced, hard-fought, let-it-fly kind of basketball game is what I want to see.
Yeah, I mean, Red Oak's the definite underdog here, but this is a great challenge for this Red Oak Tiger basketball team. It's got a lot of senior experience on it. They're playing without, of course, their Baylor Brigham, and that's been the whole season now. You've got the young guys, Sifford and Gillian, out there to guard position with 5 games of varsity experience, 4 games under experience. But going against a really salty Cyclone team that my guess will be physical. I say that because when you look at the roster of Harlan Cyclones, you see it's littered with their Harlan Cyclone football players that were the state champs this year. Looking at, for example, Aiden Hall, running back, defensive back, all-state football player. He's going to be starting for them. Connor frame. I'm really excited to see this. This is, as his name suggests, he's a big frame target as a wide receiver, as an all-state wide receiver. He'll be starting in the starting line. And then they bring off the bench their quarterback, Tegan Kasperbauer. I think Mr. Kasperbauer will be the #1 rated quarterback in the state next year. He's just a junior, but he's already getting Division I looks. He's going to be a big-time recruit next year.
Noting the roster, though, Matt, the thing is that Red Oak isn't out height.
No.
I'm going to say height. They're looking at the Harlan lineup. They're definitely been in the weight room a bit more than the Tigers have, without a doubt.
One noticeable exception I see from the Harlan roster we have not seen the last couple of years is Will McLaughlin. They're outstanding Iowa State committed linebacker who's played basketball. Evidently he's not out this year for them. But, the Tigers are right there. We've been talking so much about Harlan, but, the Tigers have got a lot of grit under their own down there with Sifford and Caden Johnson and Ryan Johnson. Those guys are rolling, and I say this affectionately, those guys are dogs. They get after you defensively. They're going to battle. That's what I really admire about Coach Plank's team. The Red Oak team is gritty. They play hard. Yeah. I have not seen a game yet this year where they have not brought it and given good effort. Typically, Red Oak's game is to get into that press early. That seems to get the kids engaged in the game, get it going. It's going to be hard to press Harlan, and I think Harlan's going to press back on Red Oak. So it will be very interesting when the game starts here to see when Red Oak gets a bucket to see what they do. If they go typically to that full court press, or maybe they do something a little bit differently this time. But it'll be kind of interesting to see that from that perspective as the game unfolds.
All right, about a minute and 50 seconds away from the opening tip here this evening in Red Oak. In the game just prior, it was Harlan over Red Oak 74-14 in varsity girls play. And about a minute and a half away here. And I think it should be a fun game to watch.
Yeah.
Good crowd of Red Oak fans here.
They're absolutely in the Coach Kipling's over here has got the music going. But Red Oak has not beaten Harlan at least since 2008, and maybe longer than that. The Cyclones basketball program has just been a very good program. Again, I always go back to my time when Coach Dave Lansing was coaching.
Did they have basketballs back
then?
They
had Harlan, for our people who maybe watch, I don't know if there are any people on Harlan on the stream tonight, but they'll remember seeing the name of Scott Wilkie. He was an all-state, all-conference big center for them when we played. He wound up going to Colorado and was a tremendous player in the Big 8 for the Colorado Buffaloes. And now I believe he does the radio broadcasting for Colorado Buffalo Radio Network. At least he did as of a few years ago. So.
Hey, speaking of that, Matt, a couple of housekeeping things. Thanks for listening here on KCSI. We appreciate that, 95.3. Go to our website, kcsifm.com. Click the Listen Live tab. Go to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search for KCSI Radio. And you can watch it there. There is a link on our website, too. If you go to kcsifm.com, there's a link that will take you to it and let people know that they can watch it. Just a few minutes away from the opening tip here in Red Oak. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back after these messages.
It's time to get hunting and show us your buck. KCSI KOAK Radio is pleased to be partnering with Trophy Bucks of Iowa to present our 2021 Show Us Your Buck contest. Here's how it works. Submit photos of the deer harvested in the 2021 hunting season. Email entries to contest@kcsifm.com. Entry deadline is January 10th. 2022. Voting will take place from January 11th to January 18th on the KCSI KOAK Radio Facebook page. The photo with the most likes will be declared the 2021 Show Us Your Buck winner. The winner will be announced on January 19th, so get hunting and show us your buck. Email entries to contest@kcsifm.com. That's contest@kcsifm.com.
Two. Matt, show us your buck.
$1 bill. $1 bill?
Take your photo and send it to us of your deer that you've harvested this season. Send it to contest, CONTEST, at kcsifm.com. We're collecting all of those photos until January 10th, which is the end of hunting season. And then we will put all of those on our Facebook page. The one with the most likes on January 18th. We will pick a winner, and they get a great bunch of prizes.
Well, wow.
There you go.
There you go.
What do we have going on here?
This is getting part of the YMCA Youth Basketball Recognition Night. We had the girls before the girls game, and now they're bringing out all the YMCA Youth Basketball teams. and we have 3rd through 6th grade teams. Our coaches for those are Mark Comfer, Tyler Lathrop, Shane Sowers, Dan Pollock. Those are all our coaches for our 3rd through 6th grade teams, and their season's kind of just getting going. They're going to start playing a lot of the teams here. And, of course, we have the big YMCA boys tournament on January 15th, and that'll be well attended. So,
all right. You get a photo of that, Matt. And the cool thing is they're kind of helping them with the run out over here as well.
Yeah, they're going to
lineups for introductions. So.
And that's so great for these young Tigers to be able to participate with these high school kids. They look up to them so much. I remind the high school kids so much they forget how much these little kids really look up to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Introductions being made. It's time for will be shortly time for basketball here in Red Oak.
And I also want to say, sorry, are we going to break?
Say what?
Are we going to break?
Oh, no.
I was going to say one thing. Coach Plank, what I really love about Coach Plank is he has taken a real investment.
Yeah.
And in fact, he coached the 1st and 2nd graders back in November. When you see your varsity coach willing to go down and coach 1st and 2nd graders, that tells you something how much that young man is invested in the program.
And I think that shows also a commitment to your future.
Absolutely.
As a head coach.
For that 1st and 2nd grade kid to know the varsity coach, I didn't know the varsity coach when I was in 1st. I didn't know who, but to be able to know the varsity coach and the varsity coach recognize you first, and that's a big thing for a young person. And to stand out here in the introduction line next to your
guys on the bench, and
it's a good thing.
Absolutely, it's a good thing. Thanks to everyone listening from Harlan. We appreciate it. Watching from Harlan, we have people watching from all over. So, Coach Nordine as well. Coach Nordine had some bowling last night in Clarinda.
Absolutely,
Young man from Clarinda almost bowled a 300.
Yeah,
almost.
Owen Johnson, I think he had a perfect game.
Had a perfect game going
to the last ball, and he rolled a 6, so he had a 296. And Red Oak's got a really good boys team. They're ranked 9th in Class 1A in preseason. Coach Nordine's quite the bowler, so he's in his good happy spot with the bowling season. He just roll Tigers. His thing is roll Tigers.
Yep.
It's very appropriate for bowling. Roll Tigers. Get it?
Clever, Matt.
Roll
Clever.
Tigers.
You always put those things together. How do you do that? Do you have your smart app open over there?
That's why I get paid the big bucks. That's why you bring me in.
I can bring in the heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters that do things like that, Aaron.
Hey, and the youth are in the huddle.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing Coach Plank does, he has a ball boy of the night. So every home game, someone gets to do, from 1st or 2nd grade, gets to be the ball boy, and that's a great honor that he's kind of started and done. So,
Frame will be at center circle for the Cyclones. Caden Johnson for the Tigers.
Tigers in their home whites, Cyclones in their red visitor jerseys. We're about ready to go here.
And here we go. Again, Connor Frame at center circle. He's 6'2", tapped. Cyclones come away with it. They'll take it across the center stripe.
Tigers in man-to-man.
Curran with the ball. Out on the left side they go. Down inside to the baseline. That was Frame.
Tigers
baseline
just kind of hang around this game. Just keep hanging around. They can hang on here.
Birch into the lane, puts it up off the glass and scores 2. Jacob Birch right away.
Jacobs are leading scorer, 17 points a game with a nice finger roll there to get him going.
Nice little shot by Birch. Gillen out on the left side. Cyclones lead 2-0. 7.5 minutes playing the first. There's DeVries. Gillen out near the center circle.
Cyclones in man as well.
Goes right to Sifford. There's DeVries. Works his way down.
Good patience here by the Tigers.
Gillen with the ball. Top key to Ryan Johnson.
Good back cut there by Caden. Gets faked
Gillen
there by Hunter.
Fakes it in off the glass and scores 2. Hunter Gillen picks up a couple.
That's big for Hunter to get some confidence with that good fake and drive and put in for 2.
Faking it, taking it inside's Connor Frame right away. Talking about faking it.
Quickness.
4-2, Cyclones lead, 6:52 to play in the first. DeVries with the ball on the right wing. Sifford.
And we need to watch that field goal percentage for the Cyclones. So far, they're 2 for 2 from the field. Remember, they're the top field goal shooting team in the conference.
We'll have our statistician keep up with that tonight. I'm not sure who that would be, Matt. Who would that be? Sifford down in the lane, and he'll be fouled. I think that's going to be on Curran.
Yep, Bradley Curran.
Sifford goes to the line for 2. That's the first on Curran. Bradley Sifford goes to the line. 2-shot opportunity.
And that's Brad's game, slashing to the hole, getting contact, getting to the line.
Harlan leads 4-2, 6:28 to play in the first. Brad Sifford at the line. It is good.
Nice rotation. Good shot there by Brad.
You saw him at the Y a lot this summer, man.
Yeah. And I'll wait until that, but he gets his rebound, misses it, but rebounds it back. Tigers have it now.
DeVries puts it up from three-point line. That may have been partially touched, maybe.
Yeah, and I think the ball's out of bounds.
Tapped, coming away with it quickly now will be Curran pushing it up the court. Curran left side for the layup. It's good for 2. Bradley Curran. 6-3. Cyclones lead, 6:17 to play. Cyclones definitely looking to push the ball. DeVries on the right wing, spins his way down in the lane. High post now, top of key to Caden Johnson. Into lane he goes, left hand, it's blocked out of play. Nice job by Frame.
And that's Caden's power move. I like to see that. He took that left hand dribble hard down the lane, just got a good block there from the Harlan Cyclone. Tiger ball inbounds.
DeVries will put it into play from the baseline. Out to Johnson. Gillen in the lane, puts up the layup and in for 2. That's the second time for Hunter.
Hunter Gillen with another assertive move to the hoop. Hunter had a little tough game against Kemper. You can tell he's got a mindset tonight. He's going to be an attack, and I love to see that.
Bradley Curran kicks it out baseline left. Back to Curran, left wing. Down to the baseline, dump it right underneath. That's to Hall, Aiden Hall. And then into the lane goes Birch. He's fouled. Foul's on the floor.
Coach Osborne thought that shot should have gone, but the foul was clearly out here on the catch.
Bradley Sifford gets his first.
And Brad came out hard on the closeout. And you come hard on that closeout. Cyclones would go with that pump fake, went around him to the bucket. They're going to bring in Tegan Kasperbauer. This is their all-state quarterback. State championship team now in for the Cyclones.
Inbound pass comes to Aiden Hall. Kasperbauer down underneath. Kept in play, steps on the baseline. Aiden Hall does, and that turns it over to the Tigers.
Yeah, one thing, they're not tall, but it's very apparent Cyclones have that strength. All these players, the Cyclones are, they have the muscle strength.
There's Gillen for 3 off the left wing. It's no good. Rebound, Ryan Johnson. Right back up. He's fouled. And that ball just hung on the rim.
And that's where the Tigers live, off that offensive glass. Good job there by Ryan Johnson. That's what he does as well, pound that offensive glass. He didn't get the bucket, but he's going to get 2 shots here.
And that foul's on Birch.
Ryan Johnson was my favorite. This is an all-effort kid. You do not have to worry about Ryan Johnson bringing the effort every night. He is going to bring it every night. He is a lunch pail type of kid.
6-5.
He's like a Hy-Vee stock shelf kid.
Lunch. Well, you're on fire tonight. You've been saving. You've been sitting home all after writing these down, haven't you? 6-5. Cyclones lead. Down to the baseline. That is Birch. It's good for 3.
Nice shot. That's just good defense there by Tigers. He knocked down a tough 3 there.
Remember your stat, Matt. They don't take many, but when they take them,
they knock them down. Good take there by Caden Johnson, a bucket. Tigers are going to go back to the line here again. This will be the 3rd time the Tigers to the line already.
Frame with his first personal.
All 3 Cyclone fouls are resulted in Tigers free throws. Tigers need to knock these free throws down.
Caden Johnson's first shot is up. It's good. It's 9-6. Cyclones lead. Caden Johnson at the line. Second shot is good from Caden. He gets them both. Across the timeline. Nice move there by Curran. Kasperbauer gets it out to Birch for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down that time by Aiden Hall underneath. Fakes it, takes it, and scores 2. Aiden Hall underneath.
And there's that strength right there.
Physicality, Matt.
There you go.
DeVries for 3.
There you go.
That's what you do with that.
Hanging around. Tigers hanging around.
Down to the other end quickly. That is Kasperbauer.
Tigers got to do a little bit better in transition D there.
Down to the other end, Ryan Johnson for the layup.
Hunter Gillen finding the cutting Ryan Johnson back and forth, up and down here.
It's 13-12. Cyclones lead. Out on the left side. Top the key to Curran.
Tigers in a 2-3 or actually a 1-2-2 zone right now.
Curran backs out to the center circle.
Check that. They're in a man.
Left side to Kasperbauer. He dumps it down underneath the frame. Spins, takes it, and scores 2. Connor Frame.
Cyclones shooting a high percentage.
15-12. Cyclones lead. 3:59 to play in the first. Gillen to DeVries, top of the key. DeVries backs out behind the arc. Top the key to Ryan Johnson, right side Gillen. Caden Johnson with the ball. Hits DeVries on the move in the lane, off the glass.
Nice pass by Caden. Tigers doing a really good job in our half-court offense so far, making good cuts, good movement, ball swinging it side to side.
15-14, Cyclones lead. Right side it goes to Casper Bauer. Down underneath again. That's Aiden Hall.
Yeah. Max is getting up a lot of weight and a lot of strength down low, trying to check Aiden Hall down low. I like to see Max being more of a back position there, trying not to go for the pass, but just stand your ground.
Hall's first shot is up. It's good. Aiden Hall.
Harlan does not miss when they shoot the basketball, whether from three, from from inside of three range, or from the free throw line. They are a very well-schooled shooting team.
Jace Goebbels comes into the ball game. 3:29 to play in the first. Harlan leads by 2, 16-14. Second shot from Hall is good. He gets both of them.
Even when I try to put the jinx on them, they still make shots. I did everything I could there, the old announcer jinx, and still it goes in.
Inbound pass comes to Gillen. Gillen getting instructions from Plank. Over the right side to DeVries. 3:20 to play in the first.
Tigers can be patient, run a little offense. They don't want to play too fast with Harlan.
Top key to Ryan Johnson.
It's good movement here, good cutting, good
left
screening.
Elbow. It's no good. Rebound controlled by the Cyclones. Franz Rees. 3 minutes to play. 17-14, Cyclones lead. Top the key is Curran. Kicks it out right side. Casper Bauer. It's no good.
There's
Rebound
shot.
Hall. There's Gillen out on left wing. Top the key to Sifford. In the lane he goes. Kicks it out left side to Caden Johnson to Brad Sifford. Into the lane he goes. Nice little reverse layup by Bradley Sifford.
Brad sneaking along that baseline with that reverse layup. Good for the Tigers. Down one. Hanging with the Cyclones.
Curran with the ball. Top the key. Goes left to Reese.
There's good defense.
Blocked by Ryan Johnson. He's got it. Top the key. Into the lane. Ryan Johnson end-to-end puts it up. Hits the bottom of the backboard, and coming away with it will be Casper Bauer for the Cyclones. Down it goes for three. It's short. No good. The shot was taken by Frame.
Cyclones missed their last two shots now. And the Tigers are limiting them to one shot. Tigers taking good care of the rebounds. Hunter Gillen with the three. It goes. Hunter is feeling it tonight.
Hunter Gillen with the three, and it's a one-point ball game. 17-16, a minute 54 to play in the first.
You know, Hunter Gillen has all the talent in the world, and sometimes it's just confidence. That first bucket got him going, and now he drains the three. He's got 7 points already.
Curran with the ball, left side. Baseline left to Casper Bauer. Drives underneath, picks it up. Back to Curran, left wing. Curran, into the lane he goes. It's up, no good. Rebound fought for.
Good box out by Sifford.
Pushes up the court to Caden Johnson. Down to the baseline left.
There's a three, baby.
Caden Johnson.
Caden Johnson knocking down the three. Tigers in the groove right now.
And the Tigers take the lead 22-17 over Harlan with a minute 15 to play in the first. Caden down to the baseline, Franz. Back out to Frame, down underneath.
3 seconds.
To Reese, and he gets whistled for three. Frank
Tigers
Reese.
Really looking good here in the last couple minutes.
Looking sharp, Matt.
Knocking down their shots. They're playing at a good pace. They're not in a rush. Really looking good here, up 5 on the number 4 ranked team in the state.
Minute to play in the first, 22-17. Gillen with the ball, goes right off of the Cyclones' foot, Tigers ball.
I'm surprised that Harlan has not come out in the press. Red Oak hasn't pressed either yet. We'll see if that changes here in the second quarter. I would think that's going to happen here at some point.
Inbound pass to Gillen. Top of the key, Hunter Gillen for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Curran, pushes it up the court quickly on the right side off the glass. That's a nice job by Birch to pick up a couple more.
Good job there. Harlan likes to get out in that transition.
Caden Johnson, top of the key to Sifford. Bradley Sifford with the ball to DeVries. 32 seconds to play in the first. DeVries for three. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Birch to Curran.
See if the Cyclones hold for one. Coach Osborne holding up one finger. I think he wants to play for one shot here. 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
Curran just standing out in the corner out near the half-court line. Bradley Curran with the ball. 12 seconds on the clock.
Cyclones will spread the court here. Going to give Curran some room.
Curran, baseline left. Aiden Hall for three. He drops it right through.
Yeah, you're going to have to move him out of that corner's pocket. Second goal. Shot's going to be – it's got a chance.
25-19. Red Oak leads at the end of the first. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this.
I don't think that's the right score.
There's nothing better than great customer service and experienced employees. That's what you'll find at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts in Red Oak. With a large inventory and competitive pricing, CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts will be sure to have the car or heavy-duty truck parts and accessories you are looking for, and can also offer helpful advice on installation. For all your car, heavy-duty truck, or semi-part needs, you'll find it at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts, 303 North Broadway, or call 623-4964.
A little bit too fast a pace for Tigers. They need to, and they hit a couple threes. You can't fall in love with the three. You know,
that can. Welcome back to Red Oak. Boy, what a first quarter, Matt. Tied up at 22.
High scoring.
Actually, is the end of the first quarter score.
High scoring game. We'll see if we see some full court press here. I think the Tigers be careful not to fall in love with that 3-point. They knocked down some threes, but they're
got to be smart. It's that shot selection, Matt, that we talked about.
Offense came from cutting, getting in the basket. You can settle for a 3-time.
Spins his way into the lane, puts up the little jumper right in front off the glass, no good. Rebound tap by Sifford, and DeVries right down the sideline, but the Cyclones pick it off. Curran pushes it up the court quickly on the right side, pulls up. It's blocked. They'll go to line for two.
Wow, they're going to get Max with the call. They're not going to get Ryan with the call. But
Ryan Johnson with the call.
Official came from the backside with that call. I thought Ryan had it clean. They're going to give him 2 shots.
Curran at the line. 22 apiece. Shot up from Curran is no good. 7:41 to play in the half. Bradley Curran at the line. He's a junior. Good ball handler.
Good pace game. Not a lot of fouls
good.
yet. No press there yet.
23-22. Cyclones lead. Gillen with the ball at the top of the key. Trying to come around his left side. He does. And back to DeVries. Out on the right wing. DeVries with the ball. Looking at the three. Drives into the lane. DeVries with the off to the left side. He'll go to line for a 2-shot opportunity.
That's what I'm talking about. Good selection by Max. He didn't settle for 3. He went for the drive. Got the foul. Didn't get the bucket. That's
Brayton.
Good decision choice there by Max.
Scheckinger with the foul. That's his first personal. Shot from DeVries is good.
Tigers hanging right there.
Absolutely. Tied up at 23 apiece. 7:24 to play in the half. Second shot from DeVries is good. Gets both of them.
Still no press from the Tigers. And I find that interesting because that's the Tigers been their bread and butter. But it's going to be hard to press this team.
Curran with the ball, left to right across the center stripe. Comes around right. Hall for 3. I'm telling you, Matt.
That's Birch.
Birch
with another 3.
Oh, it was Birch.
Birch is a standstill shooter. You're going to have to get him to move his feet. Got to run him off his spots. Don't let him set up. So there's a good look.
Down underneath the DeVries. Pat was a bit off. Couldn't reel it in. Coming away with it is Scheckinger. Down to the corner, it goes for 3. It's good. Yeah, that's Curran with 3.
I think Coach Plank feels a little bit of run coming here from Harlan.
He wants to tamp that down just a bit. Harlan 29, Red Oak 24. Back-to-back threes for the Cyclones.
And the thing about 3-point defense is you want to run them off their spots so they can't catch and stand. You want to make a moving 3-point shot. So far, Harlan's been swinging the ball well. They're able to square up and get that 3-point shot. So I'm sure Coach Plank's talking about that as a defensive. But you're playing the best team in the conference can really knock them down.
Harlan, but a good shooting team this Harlan team is.
Yeah, and they like that. They like that corner shot. They're over in that far corner. That seems to kind of be where they're swinging that ball a lot. But this is the dicey part of the game. Tigers down 5. They've hung in there. They need to get a bucket here. They got to stay within contact here with Harlan. And you feel just a little bit of momentum here with Harlan right now, knocking down a couple of those second shots.
29-24 is the score. We were tied up at 22 at the beginning of the second.
Braden Sifford now in for the Tigers. And Ryan Johnson's out, so the Tigers going just a little bit smaller, but going more guard heavy here. They'll have Gillen and Sifford in there at the same time.
All right, here we go. Braden Sifford with the ball. Works his way around right, comes back left to Gillen out on left wing. Gillen with the ball. DeVries pulls up, puts it up, no good. Air ball picked up by Curran. Curran left to right. Down to the baseline, right underneath. Kicks it, nice move there, puts it up and in for two. That is Birch with two more.
Good job there by Aiden Hall to find Birch, who came right down the lane with the layup off the feed.
Out on the left side to Gillen.
Cyclones.
In the lane he goes, puts it up and scores two. Hunter Gillen picks up
another good
more.
job, not settling for a three, getting to the bucket, and they got rewarded there with 2 points.
31-26, Cyclones with the lead. Curran with the ball at the center circle. Goes right to Birch, down underneath. Fade away, it's no good. Tap, and it's pulled down by Reese. Three for Curran, top of the key, no good. Rebound fought for. Actually, that's Scheckinger. It's going to be stolen now by Frame. Right inside, underneath the basket, up and in for two from Birch.
Yeah, that turnover hurt there by the Tigers. They don't need to push that pace.
33-26, Gillen with the ball. 5.5 minutes to play in the half. Sifford goes into the lane. That's Bradley Sifford. Nice job by Brad.
Brad fought through that contact. Nice little kiss off the glass for two.
Curran with the ball. 33-28. Cyclones lead. Out on the right side, it goes to Birch, back to Curran. Curran rather for three. It's no good. Rebound's going to be chased down and almost kept in play. Tigers ball.
Good job here. Tigers get a bucket here. Stay within contact here. Looks like Ryan Johnson's back in, and we're going to have Brad Sifford take a rest for a bit on the bench here.
Inbound pass to Braden Sifford, left side to Caden Johnson, out to Gillen.
Let's see if they can run Max off the screen here.
Gillen takes it down in lane, dumps it off to Ryan Johnson, baseline right. Braden Sifford out on the right wing. Ryan Johnson into the lane he goes, fakes it. Got to do something. Gillen puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cyclones. Aiden Hall with the board. Into the lane he goes, off the glass and scores two. Aiden Hall picks up a couple more. 35-28. Out on the right side to DeVries. We're going to have an offensive foul on Sifford.
It was a good idea by Sifford, but cannot leave your feet on the pass. You know, when you leave your feet on the pass, you're going to be vulnerable to getting a foul call, and that's what Braden did there. He needed to make that pass and not leave his feet. Don't need to jump up the air.
35-28 is the score. 4:27 to play in the half. Cyclones have the lead.
I say that because Braden has been phenomenal this year. A freshman coming in and playing this level. He is an outstanding talent, young player. And he's learning by fire. Of course, Baylor Bergen's been out since the beginning of the season. So Braden has done just a phenomenal job, and he's learning as we go and doing a great job.
Curran with the ball for the Cyclones. Comes away around to the right side. Baseline right to Casper Bauer. Down underneath. Back to Casper Bauer. There's Curran. Into the lane he goes. Fakes it.
Good job defensive by Tigers.
Top of the key. Birch.
Yeah, he's a tough cover. That's a good defensive job by Tigers to just tip your hat there.
It's 38-28, 10-point lead. Travel with the ball.
Travel. That's a shame. Ryan knocked that three down. They got him for travel. Cyclones out to
10-point lead for the Cyclones. 3:59 to play in the half.
Timeout Tigers.
Timeout on the court. 3:59 to play in the half. 38-28 Cyclones lead. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Joe from Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak. We are saying thank you to our customers this holiday season by giving someone back the amount they pay in tax and license fees. Purchase any vehicle off the lot from Hawkeye Ford now through noon on Christmas Eve, and one lucky person will receive a check for the amount of their tax and fees. The drawing will be held at noon on Christmas Eve in the Hawkeye Ford showroom. Visit us east of Red Oak on Highway 34 or online at HawkeyeFord.com. Merry Christmas and happy 2022 from all of us at Hawkeye Ford.
59 to play in the half. It's 38-28. It's biggest lead on the night for the Cyclones.
They're pretty good. Cyclones pretty good team.
They're good.
Yeah, they're a good team.
They're good.
All their kids can shoot. All their kids can dribble.
Curran with three. I mean, they're a good team, Matt.
They can shoot, they can dribble, they can defend. They're athletic kids. They have all the skills you need to play basketball.
Out on left side to Sifford. Into lane he goes, cutting to the basket like he does. No good. We're going to have a foul on Curran, I think.
That was a late call, but the right call. Brad had a hard take. Brad, boy, when he goes to the hole, he goes to the hole definitively. Here's
second foul on Curran. Bradley Sifford goes to the line. This is Brad's second opportunity from the line. He's 1 of 2 tonight.
Birch with 17 points. He's already on his average, Aaron.
Shot is up. It's no good.
Birch, just a junior. Coach Osborne's got to be liking his team here. This is definitely a team that's going to make some noise in state tournament play.
Second shot is up. It's no good. I like that Sifford followed that. Curran with the ball.
Yeah.
Sets the play.
Tigers extending their D a little bit now, putting Sifford out on the point on this 1-2-2 zone. Good turnover there.
And coming away with it is Bradley Sifford. 3-on-1. Sifford puts it up. We're going to have a blocking call.
Good call there.
Casper Bauer.
Good call there. But Sifford just so disruptive defensively. You know, he's, of course, I love the Bulls. I'm not saying to Scottie Pippen, but Scottie Pippen was that type of player, those long hands. And Sifford's that type of guy defensively. He's always in steals, deflecting passes, and that's his game.
Shot from Sifford is good.
Gillen back in now for Caden Johnson. Coach Osborne doing a little talking to the referee there.
Brad Sifford at the line.
Coach Osborne down there in his sweatsuit.
3:23 to play in the half, 41-29. Harlan leads. Second shot from Sifford is good. He gets both of them.
Tigers still haven't gone that press, but they are picking up now at half courts. They extended out their zone here.
Casper Bauer out on the left side.
Trying to do a little half court trapping. If you get the ball on one side, let's see if they go trap. They're going to go to
down
hard
to the
trap.
Baseline. Up. It's no good. Rebound. Ryan Johnson.
Well, that's got to be a foul.
Jump ball.
I think Coach Plank is saying
jump ball.
Ryan went up and got the ball, two hands, came down and had body contact. They're going to call that a jump ball. That'll be possession to Harlan. Well, inbounds underneath the bucket.
Curran will put it into play from the baseline to Casper Bauer. Out to Frame. Back to Curran. Frame. Inside it goes. Turns, puts it up. Off. Nope, no good. That was Reese with the take.
Sifford doing a good job on the glass, defensive glass as well. Brad does it all for the Tigers.
Braden Sifford with the ball to Ryan Johnson, top of the key.
Good cut.
Down inside to Gillen. He'll put it off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Reese.
Good cut there. Just couldn't get to go.
Takes it across the timeline. Out to Frame. And Birch with the ball now. Frame inside.
There's
he goes
a
to
mismatch
Reese.
Down low. They had Braden Sifford down low on Reese. I don't know how that happened, but gave up a lot of height and weight there.
Reese scored 2. Down underneath is Sifford. Nice ball movement by the Tigers.
Tigers doing a good job on their cutting and passing in their half-court offense tonight.
Casper Bauer to Curran.
They got Sifford down low here. There's a good help by
43 to
Max with the steal.
43 to 32. Reese takes it down.
Good hard drive by Max. Max has now got 9 points on the night. Tigers got a little bit of momentum here. This half-court trap seems to be bothering the Cyclones a little bit. Sifford at the point on that defense.
43-33. Curran puts it up. No good. DeVries pulls down the board. Minute 44 to play in the half. 43-34. Braden Sifford takes it down, puts the layup. No good. There's the rebound. We're going to have a foul on the play.
Ryan Johnson hanging in there, getting that second chance offensive rebound. Sifford and Gillen getting to the bucket, but they got to get that layup.
Brad Sifford gets whistled.
80% of it's getting to the hoop. 20% of it's putting it in.
Ryan Johnson goes to the line. His first opportunity from the line.
Good game.
43-34, minute and a half to play in the half. Shot from Johnson is good.
We got a minute 30 to go to half. Tigers keep this one within a 7-8 point spread at halftime. You got to feel good if you coach Plank going in at halftime. Right?
I would think so. Shot from Johnson is good.
Tigers trying to crawl back into this, down 7.
Frame with the ball out on the right wing. Back to Casper Bauer. He goes inside, tap by Gillen. Picked up Taking the ball inside, we're going to have a foul on the floor. That is Aiden Hall driving to the bucket, and the foul's on Ryan Johnson.
I think Coach Plank is calling for a push-off, and Ryan got him with the body.
That's 2 fouls on Johnson, Ryan Johnson. Cyclones ball under their own basket. Inbound pass will come from Aiden Hall to Casper Bauer. Down underneath, right under the bucket. 2-shot opportunity here for Birch. Jacob Birch goes to the line. This will be his first opportunity from the line.
The Cyclones game is power down low, not tall, but they can really get their position with their body, and they can get their shots up through contact with that strength. This young man, Jacob Birch.
Shot is up. It's no good.
Solid too, but Hall is just built. You can just look at him and say, no, there's a strong young man as his frame.
Aiden Hall at the line. No, Jacob Birch at the line, sorry. Shot is up. It's good. Gets the second of that. Minute 22.
Chase, and I pronounce his name Goobles. Is in for the Cyclones.
That's what I say. 6'2" junior. Braden Sifford with the ball. Goes right to DeVries. Minute 18 to play.
Big minute 18 for the Tigers here. They got to hang right in here to get to half.
Going to be tapped out of play. Tigers maintain possession of the ball. Minute 13 to play in the half. 44-36.
Tigers have
as you alluded to earlier, Matt, keep it close.
Yeah, the Tigers have played a good first half. You don't want to lose connection right here in the last minute 13. You need to get a bucket right here. Show
Gillen
good patience.
Right side, Ryan Johnson to the baseline. Tries to go inside his tap, and Gillen comes away with it. Out of DeVries. A minute to go.
That's good. Money.
Max DeVries hits
money. That's a big shot from Max. Cuts it down to a 5-point lead. Under a minute to go now and a half.
Casper Bauer to Frame. Back to Casper Bauer.
Tigers back. It looks like a man-to-man here. Or a 2-3. It's hard to tell.
Frame to Goobles. Back to Casper Bauer.
2-3 it looks like. Cyclones look like they're content maybe to hold for one here.
Frame with the ball.
Which I think plays into the Tigers' hands. Tigers will be happy going in down 6 or 7 only. Maybe they can hold them here and get a hold and only go down 5 down.
Casper Bauer with the ball. 23 seconds on the clock. Casper Bauer with the ball. 20 seconds near the center circle. A lot of pressure from Gillen. 15 seconds. Aiden Hall with the ball near the center circle. 10 seconds.
Watch the high pick and roll here.
Aiden Hall takes it into the lane, kicks it out on the right side. He's going to draw the foul. That's going to be on Ryan Johnson.
That's going to be
3 on Johnson.
3 on Ryan. Yeah, Hall pretty much is a right-hand dominant driver. They set that up right hand. They're going to bring in Nick here for the last, Nick Foutzen for the last 5 seconds to take Ryan out.
It's going to send Aiden Hall to the line. He's 2 of 2 from the line in tonight's ball game.
Tigers need the box out here.
Shot's good from Hall.
Tigers have, if they can hustle here, they can get a quick shot off. They have a chance to get a shot off.
5 seconds. Second shot is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Goobles. Back to Hall, and they score.
Yeah.
A 2-point.
Yeah, big bucket there. That puts them up 8.5, giving up that
47-39. Harlan with the lead at half, and we'll be back after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
18.
There's nothing better than great customer service and experienced employees. That's what you'll find at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts in Red Oak. With a large inventory and competitive pricing, CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts will be sure to have the car or heavy-duty truck parts and accessories you are looking for, and can also offer helpful advice on installation. For all your car or heavy-duty truck or semi-part needs, you'll find it at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts, 303 North Broadway, or call 623-4964.
$47-39 is our score at half here. Cyclones with the lead. Let's take a look at the scoring for the Harlan Cyclones here in the boys game at half. It's Tegan Kasperbauer with 2 points and 1 personal foul. Bradley Curran, 7 points in tonight's contest, 1 of 2 from the line and 2 personal fouls. Aiden Hall has 10 points. He's 3 of 3 from the line, has not committed a foul. Jacob Birch, 18 points. That's what I have him for here in the first half, 1 of 2 from the line and committed 1 foul. Connor Frame, 4 points, 1 personal foul, and Frank Reese has 2 points in tonight's contest. And let's look at the scoring for the Harlan Cyclones. 47 points on the board here in the first half, and we'll be back with the Red Oak Tigers right after this.
Hi, this is Joe from Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak. We are saying thank you to our customers this holiday season by giving someone back the amount they pay in tax and license fees. Purchase any vehicle off the lot from Hawkeye Ford now through noon on Christmas Eve, and one lucky person will receive a check for the amount of their tax and fees. The drawing will be held at noon on Christmas Eve in the Hawkeye Ford showroom. Visit us east of Red Oak on Highway 34 or online at HawkeyeFord.com. Merry Christmas and happy 2022 from all of us at Hawkeye Ford.
First one.
Back to Red Oak halftime score. It's Harlan 47, Red Oak 39. Taking a look at the stats for the Red Oak Tigers here in the first half. Braden Sifford has 1 personal foul. Hunter Gillen has 9 points in the first half. No personal fouls. Ryan Johnson with 3, 2 points, 2 of 3 from the line. I think that is incorrect. I think Ryan has 4 points in tonight's ball game, actually, and a 2 of 2 from the line. And Caden Johnson with 5 points here in the first half. 2 of 2 from the foul line for Caden Johnson. Max DeVries with 10 points. Max is 2 of 2 from the foul line, 1 personal foul. Bradley Sifford has 9 points. He's 3 of 6 from the foul line and has 2 personal fouls here at half. 47-39 at half, and the Cyclones go into the halftime up, but the Tigers still within striking distance, Matt.
We talked about the keys of the game. Know where you need to be and who needs to shoot the ball. That's happened so far. Be prepared for press. Hasn't happened. I keep thinking at some point one of these teams is going to put the press on. It could be the Tigers. Know your game situation and give good effort. Absolute effort's been there by the Tigers. They're playing the number 4 ranked team in the state for number 4 for a reason. And that was a well-played game in the first half by the Tigers.
That was a fun game.
Tigers
the first half was fun.
Played well. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the team that's knocking down the shots like they are, and the Tigers competing on the boards, getting after them a little bit defensively, turning them over a little bit. Harlan doesn't turn the ball over a lot, but the Tigers are hanging in there. They're not in too bad of foul trouble. I think Ryan's only one Johnson with 3 fouls, correct? But I think the thing is the Tigers not settle for that 3 shot. If you're going to shoot 3, who's your shooter? It's going to be Matz. If not, continue that motion offense. A good job the Tigers have been doing with their half-court offense, working on the cuts, working on the pass to cuts, taking the guy off the dribble to the basket. Those are things they need to continue in the second half. Stay after tenaciously. Make Cyclones earnest. Hang around. Hang in this game. They're going to need the first couple minutes of the second half are going to be real important, Aaron, for the Tigers. Not let that gap widen and try to shorten it down a little bit. Who knows? Get this down to fourth quarter, make it a close game. Who knows?
Never know.
Never
know what can happen.
But we'll see here. I think Nick Fouts, like this come out. I think he'll get a little more playing time without foul trouble, especially with Ryan. We'll see Nick come in a game. He's got a little bit more beef down there to kind of match with those brutes from Cyclones down there. But just a well-played game by the Tigers so far. They're just playing a really good team, and Harlan showing everything why they are Harlan.
And we're at half, 47-39. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
It's time to get hunting and show us your buck. KCSI KOAK Radio is pleased to be partnering with Trophy Bucks of Iowa to present our 2021 Show Us Your Buck contest. Here's how it works. Submit photos of a deer harvested in the 2021 hunting season. Email entries to contest@kcsifm.com. Entry deadline is January 10th. 2022. Voting will take place from January 11th to January 18th on the KCSI KOAK Radio Facebook page. The photo with the most likes will be declared the 2021 Show Us Your Buck winner. The winner will be announced on January 19th, so get hunting and show us your buck. Email entries to contest@kcsifm.com. That's contest@kcsifm.com.
Couple minutes.
We are saying thank you to our customers this holiday season by giving someone back the amount they pay in tax and license fees. Purchase any vehicle off the lot from Hawkeye Ford now through noon on Christmas Eve, and one lucky person will receive a check for the amount of their tax and fees. The drawing will be held at noon on Christmas Eve in the Hawkeye Ford showroom. Visit us east of Red Oak on Highway 34 or online at hawkeyeford.com. Merry Christmas and happy 2022 from all of us at Hawkeye Ford.
Here we go, Matt. So what does Coach Plank tell his boys at halftime?
I think you want to continue with that good half-court offense. Don't settle for the 3. We'll see if they do a little pressing here. Tigers going to start the same 5. Harlan going to go with their same starting 5.
What does Harlan, on the Harlan side of the ball, what do they come out and do, Matt?
Coach Osborne wants a little bit more on that half-court defense. Right there's a good take right there.
Down underneath.
Exactly what the Tigers need. They do not press on this bucket, but a good take by
Caden Johnson.
The bucket gets Tigers within 6.
47-41, 7:45 to play in the third quarter. Frame with the ball. Down inside it goes, off the glass. No good. Rebound, Brian Johnson. Nice
key
shot
there
by
was
Ryan.
Max made Aiden Hall go to his left. Gillen with the 3.
It's up, no good.
Good rebound by Ryan. It's going over the top. It'll be Harlan Basketball.
Inbound pass comes from Aiden Hall to Curran.
Tigers in the man-to-man here.
Curran takes it right to left across the center stripe. Works his way around to the right side. Curran with the ball to Birch.
Max trying to cover Aiden Hall in that low post. Max giving him a lot of size, a lot of weight.
Frame puts up the 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled
there's
down
example
by
right
Hall.
there.
Hall goes
traveled
up off the left side and scores 2.
No, they didn't call travel. They took a step, but he got away with it.
49. 2 points, 49-41. for Hall.
Nice shot by Max. Good kick out there by Sif on the drive. Kick out to Max. Max knocks it down. Max with 14 on the night.
Curran with the ball across the center stripe. Round to the left side. Curran with the ball. Behind the back, into the foul line. Into the lane he goes. Dumps it off right underneath. Goes up. Blocked by DeVries. Nice job. Cyclones maintain possession. 3 from Curran. It's good.
Second chance opportunities. Knocked down by Brad Curran.
Caden Johnson with the ball. Loses the handle at the right elbow. Out to DeVries. He takes the 3. It's good.
Oh, Max is just
Max DeVries
sweet
with 3.
From the 3. Connor Frames put him in his hand. What can I do about that? Nothing.
Curran goes into the lane. Dumps it off right into the lane of the blocks. And we're going to have a foul on DeVries.
Yeah, they may have to get Max off Hall down low because Max is going to eat up some fouls down there trying to check Hall. Let's see if Spencer makes a change on who guards Hall because they're going pretty exclusively to him on that low block. That's 2 fouls on Max.
Aiden Hall at the line. Shot is good.
Casper Bauer in now for Scheckinger.
53-46, 5:59 to play in the third. Second shot is up. It's good. Gets them both. 54-46. Inbound pass to Gillen. 5:56 to play in the third. Gillen with the ball. Right to Caden Johnson. In the lane he goes. Puts it up with the left hand. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Johnson. Out to Gillen. There's Sifford. Caden Johnson for 3.
Nice shot. Good kick out by Sifford to Caden. Caden's having a good game. He's got 10 on the night. Knocks it down. Tigers within 5. They're hanging around.
Curran with the ball. The center circle. Out on the left side to Aiden Hall for 3. It's no good. Rebound tapped. Sifford, Curran collide.
Let him play a little bit.
Caden Johnson on the left side.
Knock
to
it
Gillen.
down, Hunter.
It's no good.
Rebound by Johnson.
Into the lane, DeVries. It's blocked. Ryan Johnson.
Rest letting him play. Hunter with another 3. There it goes. Knocks it down. Tigers within 2.
54.
Timeout, Cyclones.
All right,
Cyclone
so we'll
coaches.
take it, and we'll be back after this. We're getting a little lopsided here.
Hi, this is Joe from Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak. We are saying thank you to our customers this holiday season by giving someone back the amount they pay in tax and license fees. Purchase any vehicle off the lot from Hawkeye Ford now through noon on Christmas Eve, and one lucky person will receive a check for the amount of their tax and fees. The drawing will be held at noon on Christmas Eve in the Hawkeye Ford showroom. Visit us east of Red Oak on Highway 34 or online at HawkeyeFord.com. Merry Christmas and happy 2022 from all of us at Hawkeye Ford.
Yeah, hanging in. Job. They got a couple buckets there, and Coach Osborne called timeout. He's rallying the troops down there in the huddle.
Here we go.
Tigers now going in that full court press I've been calling for. There's the press. First team to do press tonight.
Inbound pass will come from Aiden Hall. I think the Cyclones are a little on the ropes here.
Yeah, a little bit. They're feeling a little pressure here.
Inbound comes to Birch. To Hall. Across the center stripe. Into the lane he goes, and it's blocked by Sifford. Out of play.
Yeah.
Cyclones ball.
Good ball handling there by Hall. It got to the hoop, but Sifford was able to come over and make the block.
4:59 to play in the third. 54-52. Inbound pass comes to Casper Bauer. Down underneath. It goes in the basket. No good. Rebound fought for. Underneath. Up for 2. No good. Again, that's the
push
on the Cyclones.
Yeah,
Cyclones are rattled.
Yeah, they are. They're, Cyclones really working to get that ball down low to Hall and Birch, and couldn't connect there. Tigers hanging tough on that defensive glass.
Gillen with the ball across the center stripe, goes left to Sifford. Into the lane he goes, and we're going to have a foul
bump there on
Aiden Hall.
Aiden Hall, he's picked up 2 quick fouls in the last minute here. Let's see if Coach Osborne will give Aiden a break here.
Reese comes into the ball game. DeVries will put it into play from the baseline.
Cyclones staying in that man-to-man defense.
All the way out to center stripe to Ryan Johnson. Now to Gilliland. Left side to Sifford. Right side, Caden Johnson.
Tigers showing good patience here.
Gilliland, Sifford, top of the key. Caden Johnson's going to be whistled for the travel.
Just a little shuffle of the feet there. It's a shame Caden did a two-step there. He's Cyclone basketball.
Inbound pass comes to Curran. Curran takes it across the center stripe.
Let's see if the Cyclones look for Birch here in this set.
Curran around to the right side. Their shooting percentage second half is not close to what it was first half.
Exactly, yeah, a little bit different field goal percentage. Tigers doing a little bit better on that defensive challenge down low. There's a good kick down low.
Right underneath the Reese, blocked by Ryan Johnson, out of play.
Good entry job there by the Cyclones. Just another block by the Tigers. I'm losing my microphone here.
Uh-oh. You okay?
I got it.
All
I
right.
got it.
You're handling it, Matt. You're handling it. Inbound pass comes from Casper Bauer. Out top to Frame. Birch for two. It's good.
Boy, sweet
Jacob
shot
Birch.
there. And I just like the way he shoots that ball. Everything's aligned. Good jump shot.
56-52 on the right side to Caden Hall. Left side to Gilliland. And Gilliland's going to be whistled for the travel.
Tigers just getting a little bit of hurry there. Second trip down in a row. They've had a quick travel call.
56-52. 3:41 to play in the third. Curran with the ball.
Tigers in. Looks like they're going back to that half-court trap.
There's Birch for three. No good. Rebound. Fought for Reese. And
a jump ball. It's going to stay with Harlan. Caden really getting up there. Johnson with Reese on that leap for that rebound.
Casper Bauer will put it into play at the baseline for the Cyclones. To Curran. Frame for three. It's no good. Rebound chase down. Nice job by Bradley Sifford to Braden Sifford. He takes it to the foul line. There's Ryan Johnson down to the baseline. Caden Johnson puts it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Frame. Frame back right to left across the center stripe. Baseline right. Casper Bauer underneath. Reese puts it up off the glass and scores 2 points.
Cyclones really looking low. Coach Osborne really wants them to go look low post. They've been looking low post pretty exclusively this second half.
58-52.
Tigers need a hoop.
Braden Sifford with the ball at the top of the key. Kicks it out to Ryan Johnson. There's Caden Johnson. Back to Braden Sifford. There's DeVries near the top of the key. Back to the top of the key. 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Right side to Sifford.
Tigers showing good patience here.
Braden Sifford puts it up. It's short. Rebound fought for Caden Johnson. Job by Caden Johnson. DeVries for three. No good. Through the hands of everybody on the court, I think. And
they're going to call timeout.
DeVries tried to get the ball and call timeout right away. He gets whistled for the travel.
He was calling as he was sliding on the court.
You see he's smiling when he got up.
Boy, Caden Johnson just being a terror on offensive, defensive glass for the Tigers tonight so far.
Curran with the ball. Top of the key.
Cyclones trying to stretch this back out to 8-point lead with a bucket here, and there goes Birch.
Back to Curran for three. It's good.
Just like that, the Cyclones have answered that Tiger run with a 7-point run here, 7-0 run.
Braden Sifford with the ball out on near the center stripe. Minute 52 to play in the third. Braden Sifford, man defense from the Cyclones. Bradley Sifford out on the left wing. Minute 45 to play in the third. Down to the baseline he goes. Ryan Johnson to Braden Sifford. Bradley Sifford now with the ball. Left wing.
Going to get a timeout, Coach Plank.
30-second timeout, a minute 30 to play in the third. 61-52. We'll be back. $61-52, and It's anyone's ball game, Matt, at this point.
Yeah, but this is critical right here. We talk about the Tigers trying to hang in there against this really good Harlan team, and you get a little sense. Harlan, you just give them a little bit of a run, and boy, they break it right back out. So
I think the shooting in that third quarter, early in that third quarter, was not what we saw from the first half.
Yeah.
Tigers capitalized, put points on the board. They did shoot well and get second chance opportunities, and it was close, but the Cyclones have stretched it back out just a bit here.
Coach Osborne really getting on his team here, challenging them defensively on this set with the Tigers. Tigers need to get a bucket.
Braden Sifford to Gilland, out to Braden Sifford. Into the lane he goes, dumps it off to Bradley. A bit too high, Brad chases it down. In the lane, top of the key, Gilland. Nice ball movement by Gilland.
Oh,
and
man.
Off the glass, no good.
That's a shame. That was a good
Reese
move
goes in and grabs the board.
Good move by Hunter. Couldn't get it to go. Cyclones with the scrap, get the rebound.
Curran into the lane. Curran off the glass, no good. Rebound. Braden Sifford had it, but then it's knocked out of play.
Yeah.
They're going to say the Cyclones keep it.
I didn't see it, but the official's right there, so he gives it Cyclone ball. Coach Osborne's going for one in the first second quarter, but not here.
It's no good. Rebound Reese and Sifford fight it out.
Great
Tigers
job.
come away with it.
Great job there by
Bradley Sifford.
Yeah, stayed in bounds on that.
Braden Sifford to Gillen. 40 seconds on the clock, 61-52. Tigers have the ball. Gillen with the ball. DeVries for three. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Braden Sifford, and that back up and in for two.
That's what you need.
Nice job.
Your guards helping out, rebounding. Good put back there by Braden Sifford. It's the Tigers break that 7-0 run.
61-54. Looks like the Cyclones are going to go for one here, Matt. 14 seconds. 10 seconds.
Going to do a little clear out here, see if Kernan makes a driving kick out here. Drive, kick. Good help there by
Nice
Hunter.
Job by Gillen. Braden Sifford, and
they're
going to let that in. There we go.
Good defense there by the Tigers on that last possession.
61-54 as we head into the fourth, and we'll be back after this. As we head into the fourth quarter, it's 61-54, and the Tigers have played well tonight, Matt.
Yeah, and this is where last game against Kemper, that fourth quarter was the difference. This is the money quarter and
finish. You got to finish.
There you go.
Caden Johnson with the ball, backs his way into the lane, puts it up with the left hand, and no good. There's Ryan Johnson with the putback.
Good. Ryan Johnson hanging around. That's where he earns his buckets on those second, third chance opportunities. Tigers down 5. They're going back to this little half-court press. Tigers try to double when it gets to the sides. Cyclones try to keep the ball.
Baseline left. Birch misses from three.
Yeah, he's been automatic from down there.
Stolen by Frame. He pulls up for three off the right wing. Short, no good. Or actually out of play. Tigers ball.
Frame looked like he was on the football field going for that pass over the middle there with that interception of that ball. He's a tremendous athlete, Connor Frame.
Inbound pass comes to Gillen. 61-56, 7:20 to play.
We got a
officials timeout here.
We got maybe a uniform or a blood issue on the.
I think we have a blood timeout. That's wrestling. That's wrestling.
The blood round. The blood round.
You have blood timeout. About 5 minutes.
Hard to imagine. Last night you were right here, and you had two mats going in a wrestling, and tonight you got
basketball here.
Basketball.
Absolutely. Here we go. Back to action. 61-56. Harlan with the lead. DeVries out on the right wing, fakes it. Into the lane he goes. Nice job. Dumps it off to Johnson.
Beautiful.
It was nice.
Beautiful play by Max. They're able to get in there and dump it off to Ryan Johnson for 2 buckets. Tigers within 3.
61-58.
Harlan needs to get a good quality shot here.
Right side to
Halls.
left side to Curran.
Cyclone's showing good patience here.
Curran for 3. No good. Rebound. Ryan Johnson lets it go out of play. Tigers ball.
Tigers really settled in defensively in that third quarter, holding Harlan to 15 points that third quarter. Birch back in.
Tigers could tie it on this possession.
They could. Tigers are right there. We talked earlier in the game, if you can just hang around, put a little pressure on them here.
Ryan Johnson with the ball at the top of the key. Out to Sifford. Drives down to the baseline, left side, back to Ryan Johnson. Behind his back, top of the key, left side to Bradley Sifford. Underneath Gillen. Up, no good. Coming away with it now will be Frame. Down to the corner, into the lane.
Oh, good look.
Nice ball movement, but can't convert it to bucket, and Bradley Sifford comes away with it. Aiden Hall with a shot. It didn't fall.
Yeah, Aiden's missed a couple shots down low. That was a good look there. Set him up, but just couldn't convert. Cyclone staying man-to-man here. Tigers trying to spread it out a little bit here. Give that cutting lane. They're going to call that as an offensive foul on Sifford.
Yeah.
And that's what, Brad's third?
For 3.
We call that as an offensive foul.
You know,
refereeing in basketball is a hard thing to do, isn't it?
It's a hard to get.
It's a hard sport to referee. Appreciate it.
Curran spins his way into the lane, then back out to Frame. Aiden Hall out on the side. Frame. Down to Birch in the lane. Little jumper, no good. I'm telling you.
Tigers really doing a good job defensively. Again, limiting Cyclones to 1 shot.
Ryan Johnson with the ball. Gets it to Caden Johnson.
Tigers down 3. We're going to have another time.
Blood timeout.
Blood timeout.
Another blood timeout.
This time Max is bleeding from the knee. Max has got blood on his knee. He's got a knee pad on his knee, and that blood's come through. So I know Mom DeVries comes with a first aid kit to all games, so they're going to take Max out and they wrap him up there. I see they got a trainer down on the.
They do. All right, back.
And Max is taped up and
back to it here. Tigers ball. 5:22 to play in the ball game. 61-58. I think it's just a surface wound. He doesn't seem to be in any pain.
Yeah.
Inbound pass to Braden Sifford. To Ryan Johnson. Bradley Sifford to Braden Sifford. Right wing.
Good patience here. Good pull back out by Sifford. Didn't see anything. Pull it back out. Rerun the offense.
Right side to Gillen. Works his way down toward the baseline to Caden Johnson. Bradley Sifford to Braden Sifford out on the left wing.
Real good patience here by Tigers. I like what I'm seeing.
Showing a lot of patience.
Like what I'm seeing here.
Gillen. Right side to Bradley Sifford.
We talked about knowing who your shooters are, where you need to be with the ball. Tigers is content to run this clock down a little bit here. Why not?
4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Braden Sifford with the ball. Tigers showing a lot of patience. Braden Sifford goes into the lane. It's fought loose, and
foul.
And Caden Johnson caught the ball, and Birch runs into him, gets whistled. That's going to be 2 fouls on Birch.
2 or 3, Aaron. I get the board's got 3.
Well, they're wrong. No, it's probably 3. 3 on Birch.
Tigers inbounding here underneath their bucket.
Inbound pass comes from DeVries all the way to Ryan Johnson. Top key to Braden Sifford. 4:25 to play in the ball game. 61-58. Cyclones lead. Sifford goes in the lane. He gets whistled for another offensive foul. You disagree.
Well, I think part of it.
You're ducking the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I think that might be the call. And that's what the referee's explaining. Coach Plank, that it's the duck of the shoulder. Even though the feet aren't set, if you're ducking.
The Cyclone player was not set, but the ducking of the shoulder is what creates that call.
Yep.
4:13 to play in the ball game, 61-58. Down underneath
mismatch.
to go.
Good
Caden
block.
Johnson goes up and just touches the ball, but they get whistled for the jump ball.
Yeah,
nice job by Caden Johnson.
What the Cyclones do really well, they find those mismatches down low. They had the Birch down low on Braden Sifter, but Caden came over and helped out.
The inbound pass comes from Aiden Hall to Frame out on the right side for three.
Ooh.
Short, big time short. It's kept in play. Tried to keep it in play to Casper Bauer. Goes through his hands and out of play.
Good hustle there by Braden Sifter to chase that ball, create a loose ball opportunity, and it's going to be Tiger basketball. Down 3 with 3:57 to go.
Braden Sifford with the ball goes right to Caden Johnson.
The game has slowed here in the last 3 minutes.
3:50 to play in the ball game. 61-58. Max DeVries goes in. They're going to whistle him for the travel. 61-58.
Possibly, yeah. Max, I've seen that move before from Max. It has not been
And
called.
it really depends on the official on that.
Yep. Cyclones here with an opportunity to get back up 5. You get the sense the next bucket's kind of a big bucket either way,
I mean,
don't you?
we've been stuck at this 61-58 for 2 minutes.
Yeah, the next bucket here is kind of whoever gets it could be. There you go.
Aiden Hall goes in for the layup. It's no good. And Caden Johnson with the board to Ryan Johnson across the timeline. Out on the left side to Braden Sifford, and he's going to be whistled for the travel.
Yeah, Tigers just in a little bit of a hurry there. They need to just not be in a big hurry. But, yeah, Aiden Hall had a good look at a layup. Couldn't get it go. Aiden's been
both teams are just cold.
Yeah, the hot shooting has gone away.
What was that about the percentage you were considering?
It's not here in the second half.
Curran goes in and has it stripped by Gillen. Braden Sifford pushes it back to the other end. Down to the baseline. Right inside to Ryan Johnson. Blocks right side. It's good for 2. Ryan Johnson.
Tigers down 1. 3 minutes to go. Good pass there by Sifford.
61-60.
Tigers good balanced scoring tonight. Ryan Johnson with 10 points. Boy, this is exciting, Aaron. It's a good ball game.
Down underneath. Reverse layup. No good. Rebounds grabbed by Hall.
Second chance opportunity.
Casper Bauer for 3.
Clutch. Good kick out. Boy, that was a big play there by the Cyclones. Clutch shot there by Casper Bauer.
Braden Sifford into the lane for the layup. Puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound. Frame pushing it up the court quickly. Frame down to the left wing.
Big opportunity there. Cyclones going to be content to run a little clock here up 4, 2:20 to go.
Curran with the ball. 2:19 to play in the ball game. And Braden Sifford's going to be whistled for the foul.
That is team foul number 4 on Relk, and that could be an issue, Aaron, going down here. We'll get Harlan to the line because I think Harlan will be content to run a little clock here. Relk might want to eat up some fouls here. Let's see what Coach Plank calls for. There's no need. There's no shot clock in high school basketball, Aaron, so you can just stand out here and dribble all you want.
2:05 to play in the ball game. 64-60. Cyclones definitely going to spread this out a bit.
Coach Plank's now calling for the Tigers to come out. You got a challenge. Make your foul count. Go for a steal. Just don't hack.
Inside Frame, then back to the left elbow, or left corner, rather.
They need to come out. Tigers need to come out and challenge. The Cyclones are going to hold this ball.
Minute 43. Right side to Casper Bauer. Minute 37. Casper Bauer with the ball. Hands it off to Curran. And the Cyclones just going to work the clock. Just going to work it. Tigers. Minute 29. Tap from behind by Gillen. He gets whistled.
That's a good foul. The foul was in the pursuit of a steal, but we'll get Hunter with the foul. It's 5 team fouls. You shoot on 7, right?
Yeah.
So Tigers will need at least 2 more fouls to get the Cyclones into a one-on-one.
Inbound pass from Hall at the baseline. Nope, over on the sideline. Minute 28 to play, 64-60. Inbound pass will come from Aiden Hall. Curran.
Yeah, Cyclones are going to have to, Hunter's going to come up and foul. Ball pressure here. You need ball pressure.
Across the timeline, Curran with the ball at the center, near the center stripe to Casper Bauer. Man pressure here, DeVries on Casper Bauer.
Cyclones have
Aiden Hall into the lane, then kicks it out to Frame.
They're not going to shoot. The Tigers need a foul.
Hall with the ball. There's Casper Bauer. A minute to play, and DeVries fouls. Got to stop that clock. They're just going to continue to milk it.
And Harlan's got the ball handlers. They can do this. And that's when you have 5 guys that are really good, skilled players, you can do this type of game.
Inbound pass, front court far side from Aiden Hall.
Tigers need one more foul here to get him one.
Into the backcourt, but boy, I tell you what, Curran chased that down. Almost a big mistake there by the Cyclones.
Tigers still 53 seconds. Tigers going to have to foul again here quick. They're wasting time on this. Need a foul.
Curran with the ball near the center stripe.
Need a foul.
Gets it out to Hall, and he's going to be fouled. Ryan Johnson commits a foul.
Okay, so Cyclones are 1-on-1. Hall will be at the line.
Aiden Hall. He's perfect from the line tonight. 5 of 5. 5 of 5.
5 for 5.
5 for 5.
He has not missed.
He has not missed from the free throw line. 64-60.
He still
hasn't missed. He still hasn't missed.
Nice clutch shot there. You know, these Harlan kids, they've been in a lot of pressure-packed situations in football and basketball games. So
64-60, 65, 66-60 now. Gets them both. Aiden Hall does. Timeout on the court. 46 seconds on the clock. We're going to take that break, and we'll be right back after this message. $66-60, Cyclones with the lead. What a ball game, Matt.
Absolutely. Tigers hanging right there with Class 3 at number 4 ranked Harlan Cyclones, giving them a good scrap. They're down 6 here. And
it's tough. It's 45 seconds on the clock, something like that.
It's technically still a 2-possession game,
yes.
But, you know, if the Tigers, you just need a bucket real quick here, either 2 or 3, and put that full court pressure on them. They're going to have to foul here on these. So Harlan, as long as Harlan makes their free throws down the stretch here, you think they're going to be in good shape. But
Harlan has some fouls to give as well. 46 seconds on the clock, 66-60. Harlan has led most of the game, but Red Oak has been in the game.
Yeah,
They've led by as much as, I think, 10 or 12 at one point.
Red Oak cut it all the way down to a 2-point lead with about 4:45 to go in the fourth.
Inbound pass to Gillen. Take it across the center stripe. Gillen out on the right side, down to the baseline, puts it up. And we're going to have a foul
on Harlan.
It's Birch.
That's their 5th team foul.
4th on Birch. Tigers ball at the baseline. Inbound pass comes from DeVries, 39 seconds on the clock. Inbound pass to Ryan Johnson, top of the key to Gillen. Into the lane he goes, puts up the little jumper. No good. Rebound pulled down by Frame. He's going to be fouled.
Yeah.
That was effort by Sifford.
I'm really impressed with Gillen and Sifford tonight. Again,
these are out of the game. That's 5 on Bradley.
Yeah, these are 2 young guards for the Tigers that account for themselves very well tonight. I mean, they're going against senior, junior, very experienced big game players.
This is Frame's first opportunity from the line in tonight's ball game. He has 4 points in the ball game. Shots up, it's good.
Yeah, that big Tegan Casper, big 3 there, you know, on that kick out. They had Tigers had down 1. They got that rebound. Aiden Hall, and that missed shot, kicked it back out, and Casper knocked down that 3. That kind of gave the Cycles a little bit of breathing room here.
Second shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Caden Johnson. To Ryan Johnson, 26 seconds. Ryan Johnson to Braden Sifford. Tap by Frame. He takes it down to the corner. They're going to work the clock here, take the foul or run the clock out, one of the two, and Curran's going to be fouled.
Yeah, the score will not be indicative of how competitive. I mean, it might be a 9, 10, 11-point spread here when this is all said and done, but that's just not indicative of how close this game was.
Curran at the line, 1-on-1 opportunity for Curran. Curran is 1 of 2 from the line.
What do you got Curran for points? 20, 15 points?
10, 13, 16. He made that, so I have him for 17 on the night.
17 for Curran.
What do they have him for? 16. Well, I'm generous.
There you are. Good balance scoring for the cycle between Birch, Curran, and Hall, all in double figures.
16 seconds on the clock, 69-60. Cyclones lead. DeVries, top of the key, tries to get the foul on the 3. Nice job by Caden Johnson to fight for it. Goes out of play. Last touch, Cyclones. Tigers ball.
I could not be a high school basketball coach.
You'd come unglued at that?
I couldn't do it. Aaron.
Gillen puts up the 2-pointer from the free throw line. No good. Rebound pulled down That's going to do it. 69-60 is going to be our final score. 69-60 is our final score. Harlan gets the victory. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages. Now by Chad Johnson, and what do you see statistically, Chad, looking at the ball game?
Statistically, not too bad. Nice game for the Tigers tonight. Good matchup, good entertainment for a Friday night here in Red Oak. Too bad it come up short tonight, but
it was a hard-fought game, Chad.
Great game tonight. The Tigers did what they had to do. 3-point Max DeVries, 3 points, 3 for 7, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 2 defense rebounds, 3 fouls in the evening, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, and 1 block shot. 17 points for Max DeVries tonight. Hunter Gillen, 5 for 15 overall, 2 for 8 from behind the three-point line. Did not go to the free throw line. Defensive rebound, offensive rebound, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 12 points on the evening. Caden Johnson, 3 for 9 overall, 2 for 2 from behind the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Offensive rebounds 1, 3 defensive rebounds, and no fouls like Caden Johnson tonight on my stats here. Ryan Johnson, 4 for 7 on the night. Did not shoot a three-pointer, but 2 for 4 from the free throw line. 6 offensive rebounds, 1 defensive rebounds, and 4 fouls in the evening, 10 points. Bradley Sifford, 3 for 3 tonight on his field goals. 3 for 6 at the free throw line, 1 offensive rebound, 6 huge defensive rebounds for us, 5 fouls on the evening, did foul out, 1 turnover and 1 block shot, 9 points for Bradley Sifford tonight. His brother Braden Sifford, 1 for 4, 0 for 1 from the three-point line, 1 offensive rebound, 3 fouls in the evening, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, and that was your offensive for the Tigers tonight. Overall summary, 22 for 50 field goals made, 3-point attempt. We made 7 out of 18, free throws 9 out of 14, 22 total rebounds, 9 of them were offensive, 13 defense, 16 team fouls, 3 steals, 9 turnovers on the night. So overall, not a bad night by the Tigers.
I thought it was a fun night, Chad. Thanks for the stats, Chad.
You betcha. Thanks for having us.
All right, head coach of the Red Oak Tigers now with us, Spencer Plank. Coach Plank, thanks for stopping by and visiting with me.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Coach Plank, I thought a hard-fought, at least from our position up here, well-played game, Coach.
Yeah, we played hard, and that was the whole motto coming in. I told the boys before we went out that, if we just play hard, we'll put ourselves in a position to win. And we didn't mince any words. We said, this might be the toughest game we'll play all year. And,
yeah.
Absolutely. I think between Harlan and LC, you have probably the 2 top dogs in the conference, but we actually matched up better with Harlan, and so we knew that they would be strong. They wouldn't necessarily have the height on us that they did, or that LC did. So we came out, played hard. The boys played hard. That's all we can ask for. I don't know how many three-pointers Harlan hit, but it was a lot.
They hit a lot, Coach. But, they have a high percentage shooting team. But in the beginning of the third quarter, right, you guys rattled them, Coach.
Yeah, I told the boys actually that, if we come out and get it down to 2, I was going to call a timeout. We kind of set that goal to get it down to 2 and regroup. And actually they took care of that for us. We got it down to 2. They call a timeout. And, you kind of felt the momentum starting to swing a little bit. And part of that is learning to win, and I told the kids before the game that we deserve to be on the court with them. You put in just as much work. Don't go out there and act intimidated. It's 5-on-5. I don't care how many players they have. It's 5-on-5. And so we put that run on. I think that kind of spoke to the kids that, hey, we're right there.
Very good. Coach Plank, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Spencer Plank with us, and Hunter Gillen with us as well. Hunter, thanks for stopping by. Excellent game tonight.
Thank you.
Well-played game. Tell me what from your perspective, Hunter, coming into the ball game, how did you prepare? Tell me what you saw on the court.
Well, I knew from last game I didn't have a lot of confidence. So just coming in the whole week of practice, I just kept shooting, believing in myself.
You started off the game too, Hunter, getting on the board quick. and then you had a couple of nice layups down here to get started. That help your confidence early on.
Yeah, it did a lot.
And I think you didn't settle for a three. Sometimes you need to get to the bucket. You just can't settle for a three. And is that kind of your mindset coming in?
Yeah, I haven't been shooting the best this year, so my first motto is drive.
Yeah.
Work hard.
Thank you.
Work hard. Keep playing. Any of your teammates or effort from the team that you'd comment on, Hunter?
Everyone. Everyone put their fourth best effort in it.
Yeah. Worked hard, start to finish. And you were right there in the end, Hunter. Mm-hmm. You were right there. So, very good. Who do we have on Monday night?
Fremont Mills.
Fremont Mills, Monday night. Very good. Hunter, congratulations on a good ball game.
Thank you.
Fun to watch. Hunter Gillen with us, and what a ball game. Matt.
Well, you know what? It's a loss, but I think it's the best game they played all year so far.
Can you have a quality loss?
Yeah,
Is that contradictory?
And I know,
people are saying, what are you talking about?
This moral victory stuff. That's a very salty, gritty Harlan team that's going to be right there in state competition, maybe make a state tournament run. The Tigers really competed tonight. They battled on the board. Caden Johnson, boy, I tell you, and Brad Sifford, just yeoman's work on the glass tonight. Ryan Johnson, those guys. Those are senior leaders, Aaron, and they brought it tonight. And then you saw your young guards, Gillen and Sifford, step up. We keep saying every game, those young guys, it's not always going to be there every night, but they bring effort. They're engaged in the game. And Max DeVries, what can you say about Max? Max is just, I don't know what he had tonight, 17 points, but that was against the best team, and he was going against the best defender, and he was guarding their best defender. Max is just, to me, is a first-team all-conference player.
Very good. It was a lot of fun to watch. They were right there at the very end. Again, the score doesn't really necessarily tell how close the ball game was.
It's a 9-point spread, but the coach said there was a point there where the Tigers got within 2. They actually got within 1, I believe. Aiden Hall goes in, missed layup, gets his rolling rebound, kicks it back out. Casper Bauer hits a big 3. And gives them a 4-point lead, and that kind of changed it there down the stretch.
But they did, not only were they within 2 in the second half, but they led in the first half.
Yeah, and the other thing I just say about this game real quick, typically the Tigers' MO is they have to live off that press. Well, the Tigers didn't press tonight. They had to live off a half-court offense, and that's not their game. You know what I'm saying? That's not the Tigers' game. So that's growth. That's development. Be able to play a half-court offensive game against the Cyclones, that to me is – that's a maturation of the team. You've got to play different styles. You can't always play your style.
Very good. And the Cyclones come out on top 69-60. A quick wrap-up of what has happened here this evening, looking overall in varsity girls play. It was Harlan over the Red Oak Tigers 74-14 in varsity girls play. Reagan Wicks for the Cyclones had 30 points.
Was it 30?
30 points for the Cyclones in that girls contest, and also Caitlin Linen had 9 points in the contest for the Cyclones. For the Tigers, Olivia Boswell turns in 8 points. She was 1 of 2 from the foul line. For the on the boys' side, Harlan Cyclones come out on top 69-60. It was Aiden Hall with 16 points and Bradley Curran with 18 points. He was 3 of 4 from the line, but get this, Aiden Hall was 7 of 7 from the line. For the Red Oak Tigers in tonight's ball game, big night for Max DeVries, 15 points for Max, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Caden Johnson, 10 points, and it looks like Bradley Sifford with 9 points. And that's a wrap-up of what we have here this evening. And again, the Harlan Cyclones and varsity boys play come out on top 69-60. And that's going to do it for us here in Red Oak this evening. Aaron West, Matt, thanks.